Read red.
Hey
I've only ever
everybody,
participated in one of these.
welcome to Editor Review 46. I am Sick, and today I'm here with an entire roster of guests here. Uh, yeah, so we're just gonna get started. Let's scroll up the channel like 2 weeks back, and we're gonna see
This
how
guy
it
thinking
goes.
he's hot.
What's up?
Oh no, wrong PC, sorry.
Okay.
But what I will say is you think you're hosting the Oscars, don't you, mate?
No.
No, he is.
That's why
let him off the hook.
I literally unlist these
Let him
videos
off.
because I have
Better than
so
the
little
Oscars.
confidence in my ability to judge and edit.
Nah, you got it, twin. You got
You-
all of us here.
We review, yeah. That's why it's okay with you guys because you guys have a collective opinion of the average duck snail brain cell.
Come on.
Oh, bro.
So we reviewed this one already, I think. So I'm just gonna go back to this one because we definitely did not do this one.
I
Oh,
hate
that thumbnail
bro.
looks
I hate
beautiful.
Oh, another review from Too Sketchable. This is a good day. This is a bloody good day. We love Too Sketchable edits.
This. Do we really?
We do.
I do.
Bro, it's
we-
not even
we
on
do.
YouTube, bro. It's on this.
I love
flipping
3-minute
One
images.
last
What
website,
is
bro.
this site, bro? Damn.
It's
you never
Vimeo,
seen
Wait,
bro.
it's
this.
not Vimeo.
You never
Oh,
seen
my
Vimeo?
What is
Holy-
that resolution?
It's 1080p. It's 1080p. The thumbnail quality is just shit.
Okay, trust. We're just in 2016. Don't worry.
Sound effects keeps working.
I'm an icon, put me on a poster. Rock star on your bedroom wall. I got you now, right where I want. Everything copacetic, yeah, don't you forget it now. I'm revving up my engine, vroom, vroom. So come get your contact. Ring the alarm like a motherfucking bomb threat. I'm on a whole nother level. I'm on a whole nother level. I'm on a whole nother level. Legendary status, no one does it better, so pay attention, eyes on me. Whoa. Pay attention, eyes on me. Whoa. Pay attention, watch and see. Did I mention I like the attention? Pay attention, eyes on me. Pay attention, eyes on me. Whoa. Pay attention, watch and see. Did I mention I like the attention? Want you right now, want you right now. Want you right now, want you right now. Want you right now. Right now. Posted up, sipping a nice coffee. Take a picture, ooh, the fit so bossy. My glow, remarkable, glossy, unstoppable. Haters get off me. Everything phenomenal, name on the honor rolls like I won the lotto, bro. Yeah. So watch me now vibrate, levitating on a whole new mind state. I'm on a whole nother level. I'm on a whole nother level. I'm on a whole nother level. Legendary status, no one does it better, so pay attention, eyes on me. Whoa. Pay attention, eyes on me. Whoa. Pay attention, watch and see. Did I mention I like the attention? Pay attention, eyes on me. Whoa. Pay attention, eyes on me. Whoa. Pay attention, watch and see. Did I mention I like the attention? Want you right now, want you right now. Want you right now, want you right now. Want you right now. I'm on a whole nother level. I'm on a whole nother level. I'm on a whole nother level. Legendary status, no one does it better, so pay attention, eyes on me. Pay attention, eyes on me. Pay attention, watch and see. Did I mention I like the attention? Pay attention, eyes on me. Pay attention, eyes on me. Pay attention, watch and see. Did I mention I like the attention? Pay attention, eyes on me. Pay attention, eyes on me. Pay attention, watch and see. Did I mention I like the attention? Want you right now, want you right now. Want you right now, want you right now. Want you right now. Want you right now.
All right.
Holy
You
crap.
made it.
This is
What did I just watch?
To provide some context, obviously this guy does not really do effects as all his edits. It's really like old gen type editing, and he tries
Yeah, I
to
was
build in
gonna
some sort of
say.
story. I think personally, like, I mean, I've already critiqued this before. I'll just say it outright. And I will mention that I already have, and he's already talked about and discussed his pan crop on some of those scenes toward the end, where it's very obviously like 30 or 60 FPS pan crop, and it was 24 FPS video, so it looked really out of place. Other than that, though, I think generally speaking, this is a lot better than the prior one, which I'm not sure if you guys remember or have watched.
I don't think I've seen the prior one.
Okay. I'm
The
not
one
gonna.
from last week.
Yeah, last editor review.
It was better, but I mean, I don't know why he's still including like the cartoon scenes. They're just like really low resolution compared to the movie, and it just feels kind of off.
Uh huh.
Yeah, it really feels off-putting. It's swapping between like low-res 4080p clips and then instantly going towards the movie. It's like, whoa, it's a huge switch. Like
It'd
my
just
brain
be a
is
lot
just
better if
fried.
it was like consistent comp.
Mm,
Exactly.
that's fair. Yeah. This was made for Sonic's birthday as well, which is also part of it. Like to include everything, essentially.
I see.
Um,
This kind of reminds me of those old, like, fan-made music videos you'd see back in, like, 2014 of some random-ass
for sure.
game character.
yeah.
Those
Gotcha.
Halo movies you used to watch. They were always so out of nowhere.
Yeah. Oh, give me a few minutes. I need to watch this Valve match. Okay.
He's locked in.
Yeah, he's locked in. Yeah. But I don't know. I don't personally have a lot to talk about in that one because I've already written down a lot on it. So. But any other
Yeah.
thoughts or comments on it? Like this is what I talked on it. Also, like I'm sick,
Gotcha.
so I can't tell if that's just being me or not, being sick. But I felt the pacing was a bit too fast for me to follow. But my brain is a little foggy right now, so that could be.
No, some of the scenes
factoring
were
in.
just so terribly synced. Like it would show like one action, and then it would cut halfway through to that action, and it would switch to like some anime from like the 90s.
Yeah, heard.
That's pretty reasonable. The quality being very inconsistent is definitely one of the major critiques at it. Yeah. All right. Next one. We got. I'll just call you qkatoru because I can't pronounce this. Kana.
Flammulinafiliformis. All right.
GG on that name pronunciation.
Oh, this is sick.
Yeah, this is sick.
Ah.
I feel like this doesn't like the. I might have actually. Did we comment on this before? I think I might have critiqued it or talked about it. The race a little bit.
Yeah.
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 The halftone hands. Not really feeling like it fits. The rings as well. Like the rings are okay. I think they could have been better of just like if they stayed solid lines instead of being like this like outline style. And I like the outline style a lot. I just don't think it fits the whole rage vibe you got going on here. Like the or the
I think the
comedy
lighting
effect.
was different last time though. I think he fixed the lighting.
Yeah, I think there's
Maybe
definitely
I'm
some
wrong.
edge lighting here that on the character that wasn't there prior, which definitely is a good thing.
Yeah. I think even a drop shed on the hands would help
Uh-huh.
with like softness on it. Just give it more depth.
That's fair. Yeah. Again, I think I'm already mentioned this time. I shouldn't nitpick, but I feel more I'm drawn to seeing the body or the muzzle and not really the head. But I feel like this sort of sign, it just feels a bit. I mean, that's the point. It's associated, but like the head is clipping on a frame, so it's the thing I pay the least attention to in this scene with the knees as well, the thighs. I mean.
If I felt it was only the gun that's being shown, then it would.
Maybe even a bone cam there would look better.
I think
Yeah.
well,
Probably, yeah.
the intent was that it disassociates from the character, so it makes sense because like the audio's muffled, so it makes sense that like there is some like distance, like intentional distance between the camera and the viewer and the person, but yeah, I don't know how I would properly like describe a reframe that would still provide that disassociative effect.
A dolly zoom, maybe?
Perhaps.
I was thinking maybe like you see in that little windowsill there that he's shooting out of, you can put it in like the corner of the windowsill and you can look at him through the windowsill. Like an angle.
Yeah.
But I don't know if that would work.
Gotcha. Yeah, also I think the rays on this scene are a bit too strong. I like the idea of them, but like they linger for a bit long as well. They kind of like end up just like blurring the scene a lot for a scene that doesn't really have too much time to be shown anyway. So it gets a bit confusing. The lines are not drawn as well that I would hope for.
Okay. So this is RSMB? I think it.
I think it is. Yeah, you can see it right here. The little pathing. And all just is very inconsistent.
Yeah, fair, I mean, fair enough though.
Yeah,
Fast
I'm not
enough
gonna
time.
I'm not gonna tell you to use CCFMB on a preview, but yeah. I don't know. I kind of have to keep seeing how it goes on further. I think honestly, what you have here is really solid. I don't have any like
Yeah,
major critiques for this.
I definitely look forward to how this edit turns out, for sure.
Yeah, definitely. All right, sweet. Next one is Bard Gengar. I never saw this guy before, I think. And it's removed. Never mind. We tried. Okay. Next one. Polonez. Is this the
looking
OCC
at
2
that.
clips, actually? I think the week 2 clips, I think, are. I did comment on this, though, so. Yeah, it is. Okay. Did you make a preview later than this? I think you might have. I'm not sure. No? Okay. Yeah, it just looks like Pancrop and Velocity here.
I don't even see any shake or pancrop on the POVs, to be honest. But on the sides, yeah, for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. This feels very generic. I mean, your Pancrop bad? Okay.
Hello.
Hi, Toast.
Yo,
We're
what's
reviewing
up?
Polonez's edit
Hi.
right now. You're not that far. You weren't that far gone. This is only 13 minutes in.
I'm so tired.
That's
Okay.
tragic.
I'm watching.
Okay, yeah.
I'm watching. Okay. Yeah, watching.
He's,
I am
guys, I think he's
watching.
watching.
He's out.
By the way, just like a little minor note, OCC seems to value making COD seem not like COD. They value like the most original, ridiculously crazy edits out there that may not even have good basics, but would have just like a very unique take on the COD editing style, and that will grant you like anything. Okay, you didn't submit anything. I gotcha. Okay.
Pancrop's not bad. It's better than it has been.
Yeah.
The POVs, the FOV is way too high on the POVs.
I think they just
What,
kind of the
it's-
clips were.
it's-
He didn't record it. I think they did just the OCC
Did
clips.
he not?
Yeah, this is like a Toast
He's been
POV, 5
doing,
million
He did not.
FOV.
This
He-
guy,
These are
So
OCC
true.
clips.
this guy doesn't like.
Same guy who
120
plays
FOV,
Minecraft on
bro.
Quake Pro,
He
by the
doesn't
way.
like. He doesn't like 120 FOV. Like what? That
It
is
doesn't
so,
look good
like,
for edits. It's
it
like the
looks
most
amazing.
uncinematic.
Okay, not for
FOV
edits,
ever.
I do like 100 for edits if I want a wide shot, or like a wide POV. I
Even
don't
that
do
is still
120.
too high.
No, 60.
90,
You're so
95
zoomed
below.
in on 60.
95. Nobody said 60. That's such a jump.
60
That's
's
literally
like
divided by
default.
2.
That's like default FOV on everything.
100 for like wide, and then 95 for like
Really?
more
It's like
zoomed in.
80.
Okay,
In
well,
the
whatever.
concept, it's just 60. Whoever recorded this, like, the fucking ground is like clipping and shit.
Yeah, the clips are kind of
It's really
ass.
funny.
I think you kind.
also the fact that it's 1080 by 1080. I think that's why. Cause
Yeah, it looks more wide as well.
Normally.
Yeah, I think that they. Yeah, it might have just a bad week for you because like most people who actually like, did well were the people who recorded their own clips, and like obviously you were not gonna go record COD 4 when your COD 4 is not working. Yeah, it would make sense if Ein recorded the clips because Ein's style is just like so dependent on a CFG. I mean, it's not like he's like a bad sound here, bad editor, but like his style is so dependent on a CFG that he doesn't like have a default CFG that like looks like reasonably good. I feel. Might just be I'm theory crafting too hard, but that's just my thought process.
I mean, I guess you're not really wrong in a sense. Oh, you managed to fix COD 4.
But only today.
But only
Okay.
today.
I
What
don't.
was happening with it?
But you can see what
Because
happens.
when
You've seen what
me
happens
and-
with these old
yeah,
COD games, bro.
well, when me and Seth tried to record Modern Warfare, it was crashing on opening. Oh, never mind.
I mean, this is,
Yeah, when we would try to record it, it just like wouldn't work.
for what it's worth, I think this is like decent enough, especially like moving up to 7 seconds. Given these clips aren't yours and you made it and you scrapped it and you only did PC and velocity, like there's not much to talk about here, honestly speaking.
I think just maybe like PC on the POV could help.
Yeah, more
I do
intense
feel like the
PC.
velocity is a little fast on some places, but besides that, it's pretty solid for what it's worth.
Like this was a good try, but like it needs more like VFX, which you obviously didn't add. So
And then like you kind of lose all the motion when you do that.
this especially, this one is really bad, but I think it could have been saved by VFX. I'm not sure though.
Sony Vegas velocity, happy face. Go back to AHRevolvers. It might be it pains. Yeah, see exactly.
It's only bad for like maybe like a week, dude. Like max. Like after that, dude. Once you know the program, it's so much better.
He says as he was fully taught and fucking brought into everything.
Toast is offering to embrace you for a week. He will teach you the After Effects program every single day.
Nah, Seth.
Hey,
He
Guru, I'm
actually,
telling
Seth is such a After Effects master that you know he can.
No,
teach you
I'm just a
everything.
rookie. You know me,
Actually,
little
you know what?
rookie.
Manio's not here. Manio can help you.
If you can go off of Manio times, then sure.
All right, guys,
Really
moving on
guilty.
Watch
to.
the Manio velocity tutorial. I saw that in the fucking description all the
Yeah,
time.
I saw it too.
That might not be the tutorial to watch. I'm not gonna lie. He sounds so dead in that video. Lone has a good one, right?
Yeah, he does.
Maybe Trey Lone's.
I feel
Alright.
like the lone one's good, but he ADHDs himself a lot in the
Yeah, he
tutorial.
kind of goes on tangents, I assume. Well, it's like okay with Manio, he's like not in depth. I'm assuming he probably isn't. He's not a very technical person, so he's just gonna tell you random shit, but it's not gonna make sense. I feel like. And then with Lone, he just like starts talking about random shit that doesn't need to be talked about. It's like keep it simple.
All right, let's move on to Laya's.
Oh, he can't do CC because he's colorblind. There's colorblind settings that you can turn on.
After Effects?
I think they're in After Effects. If not, you can always try the. There's like there's a software that will change your colors for you. So then you're accurate. You just
There's
have to
stuff for
put
that?
in like Yep, there's like things for that.
Oh, damn.
You might have to have like a specific monitor type, but there are softwares for stuff that will just like completely change all colors on your monitor for colorblind mode.
That's cool.
It's not going to be as accurate as like normal,
Right, but like
but it just make it better. Should be easy.
Yeah.
yeah.
He took
Like
different
different
colorblindness
colorblindness
tests and
tests
got
and got below 30.
on all of them. Maybe go get your eye.
Ooh, the scene black and white? What?
for-
Nah, he's pumping
Yeah.
saturation
Man,
up
the
there.
world in monochrome.
He's a dog.
Bro just needs to crank his saturation up on his monitor to 300%.
He can only see green. Oh yeah, true. Yeah, if you actually go get your eyes checked, so then you can get like the real like name of your color blindness, it makes it a lot easier to like. There's like games that have certain settings. There's software,
Yeah,
like I said, stuff like that.
protein, tritin, yeah.
Okay.
Shit like that, shit like that. I can't even pronounce it.
All right, I'm gonna play the video now.
And I'm going to strangle you. Go ahead.
Sweet.
Okay, kinky.
No.
Oh.
All right, yeah, it was pretty
Yeah.
good. I mean, I've kind of critiqued it all along the way, so it's hard for me to like give new critique to the existing polish.
Yeah.
I mean, I like the polishing touches that you added. I don't really have any qualms with
Dude,
it.
it was so fucking laggy, Rev. Oh my god. GPU literally
bad, bro.
crashed. Oh man.
Can you play it back a little?
Computer time. New computer time.
Play it back, okay?
Bro, getting mid at it.
Wait, no, stop. Wait, like a little bit back.
This guy.
This guy.
Oh, good.
If you wanted to see
Oh,
jiggle physics,
man.
go play at your own
This
time,
guy,
bro. This
Oh
guy.
man, it was moving.
It was moving.
Was that like a warp? Yeah.
I think it was just part of the scene, I think.
Yeah. Animators are going crazy.
Okay. It just gets worse.
It just
The more
gets
we watch,
worse.
It just gets worse. It gets worse. It
And-
only gets worse.
Any other thoughts besides the degenerate ones?
For
Only
the
the
stars
general
work, I guess it's
Falls so fucking silent here.
this is. I don't know what villain what villain this is. I don't know
I
what
watched
effects is. I don't know what's going on.
Damn, whole peanut gallery goes silent the moment I say no degenerate thoughts here. Alright,
So,
I guess we're moving on. Another Polonez edit since window.
I've been with this one edit I submitted.
Okay,
I think that's
Let's
the best
roll this
POV
one.
you've done.
I actually kind of like that. Like that
It's
intro
weird.
was nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be real. Never reverse Polonez, please. It's so rarely actually like a
Like good, yeah.
good. Like you have
Also-
to do it in like a unique way.
The frame blending on this was pretty bad. Like especially like over here, like the blocking motion, like it started to really crunch up when you started to slow it down that much.
You gotta use flow frames, man. Stop using it. Stop using frame blending.
Also, just other
I
transitions,
will
like
teach
more
you flow
blur.
frames.
Like, please add directional blur to these
Oh, yeah,
transitions.
sure.
Like, it would
And
help you
After
so
Effects. He will teach
much.
you flow
Bro,
frames in After
bro.
Effects for a week.
Literally, man. That's all he needs. You can make a great edit out of
Yeah,
him.
this is
if
After
you
Effects.
Just
Yeah,
dedicate a week.
I was
Yeah,
pretty.
about
I was
the
pretty.
frame
Like,
blending.
I mean, not that I obviously don't know anything about After Effects velocity versus Vegas velocity at this point, but yeah, I would imagine because you said that you switched to After Effects that this is After Effects velocity.
Yeah, it's also like the CC wide time.
Yeah,
It's not
yeah.
like a thing in
No, there's BCC wide time.
Vegas. Oh, okay. Well, who uses that shit? No
I
one
used to
uses
use that.
BCC?
I used to use that
Okay.
until like 2023. Okay.
Same guy uses
course.
blur mode curves.
Dude, I
Of
started
course.
Premiere
Yeah,
Pro.
same
I wanted to use
guy
CC
that
wide
uses
time,
blur.
and someone told me,
Nope,
"Oh,
same
BCC."
guy that uses blur mode curves.
I
Same guy that
Don't
uses
use blur curves that much anymore.
I use
Not
blur mode
anymore.
curves. What the fuck is
But
you
you-
want? It is bloody nice.
No, it is so bad. It is the worst thing ever.
It can be cool for rotating.
Rotating.
What are you doing, a
Use
daddy edit?
transform.
Slow mo curves? Nah, I use radial blur. What are you guys doing?
Just
Radial
Nice.
blur
Yeah,
slap.
all those transform settings on the radial blur.
Yep.
Yo, anyone pixel
I just
motion blur
shifted focus
supremacy?
point.
Any pixel motion blur
That's
in here?
Bancroft.
I love pixel
Pixel
motion blur,
motion
bro.
blur is the goat.
All right.
Radio blur. I use goddamn vignette.
Oh, you fucked up.
This shot is really hard to edit, so I understand why it's a bit like weird. But I think you should
Honestly,
treat it like a
though-
spray, honestly.
It's pretty good though. I kind of fuck with it. It just needs like,
Yeah.
It needs more.
impact.
Yeah.
Like this, I can't tell if the shapes are
Exposure.
from in game, honestly, but they're probably not. But like, if the shapes were a little bit stronger exposure, and then like zoom in
The
on
paint
every
crop was
bullet,
more, yeah.
yeah, would have been so nice. Yeah, the shakes are actually really good, Polonez. I would just
Yeah.
turn up the strength a tiny bit more with them. And then, like, in these scenes, this is where exposure is awesome. You just spam exposure here, and it works.
Or just put like a heavy
On
flicker on
every
the
single
whole
bullet shot.
thing.
Or, yeah, even just a flicker on the whole thing.
Uh,
I turn everything...
also, the POV just starts instantly on the first frame of the guy shooting. It's a bit awkward. I would try to like add a little more breathing.
Yeah, have the pull out, and then go into the shot. But I think he's jumping up here. I think that's why it's kind of weird.
Ah.
And if he is jumping, then the frame blending probably looks so ass.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, that'd be terrible.
That's fair. All right. Any other thoughts on this?
Frames.
Work on basics, obviously.
Okay.
That gif right there.
My thoughts is
Lovely.
that you take Toast's free editing course for 1 week.
This guy.
In
That's what I'm
AE,
saying.
Where he teaches you the program and teaches you how to use flow frames.
Something like that.
8 hours a day, every day. Toast is on that grind.
That's what I'm
teaching, bro.
talking about. This guy gets it.
All right.
I joined that class. Fuck me.
This is Line's OCC entry for week 2.
Wow.
Whoa.
I like that.
Can I say one thing?
What's up?
Me neither.
Of course,
I'm
the
dumbfounded.
The Australian man has a bunch of knives in his edit.
And those are some pretty big knives too.
Knives.
They were like not small, like little
This
butterfly
is a
ones.
knife, This is a knife.
Yeah. You're just some M9s right here, bro. No, this is pretty sick. I love like the nightclub like interpretation of the song, and that you added a bunch of color to it that wasn't existing there. This is why I play you play second as well, because
Really
it,
like this scene here.
So
This was pretty cool.
nice.
yeah. I just
And
wish,
the
yeah.
sweep with the depth map at the beginning is so nice.
And
That's
this part
very
right here,
beginning.
the little color
That part
change, the
was
camera rotate is crazy.
That was so good.
I love that.
I was not expecting that at all, but it worked really well.
Yeah. I feel like
I'm
his
gonna
movement is
go
very
out with
silly.
the
It's very
grass.
goofy, but I mean, other than that, like,
Yeah, oh yeah, he's so weird. This was very
Yeah.
good. What is going on in this guy's
Do
brain?
remaining expansion, like what's going on?
I think we're
Right
just
here,
practicing
like,
how to
what?
use Blender, honestly.
Polonez says you placed third, not second.
Oh, he plays third? Oh, my bad.
Ooh.
Yeah.
At least he made it on T3C before me.
Yeah, honestly, that boy is crazy.
I love this edit.
The one thing I kind of wish for a little more was toward the end, you kind of like lost like almost all color, like especially in this particular POV. I wish there was a little more color, like maybe you could have like composite or
what,
tracked a window with
actually?
like yellow glows or something like that.
Oh yeah, like,
Like
in
a
the background,
party,
like they're
yeah,
having a
going on.
rave.
Yeah, yeah, you're having a
Yeah.
raid, exactly, yeah. Like, I mean, this is a
and then-
yeah.
Honestly, I didn't like when he starts shooting because it's a spray down. Maybe it could have just kept flashing like different colors, like just changing a bunch of different colors.
Yeah, well, it felt like a little bit like it was rushed toward the end as well. So like, I understand this is done in a week,
Yeah,
right? So it's not like he could have like spent so much time on this, but
Mm.
definitely some good ways to just like
For a
bump
week,
up.
it's kind of nuts.
It's kind of nuts, yeah.
Like if just instead of white here, like kind of there, he started to do it at the
Yeah,
end.
this scene I love the color on this so much as well. Like I love that he like didn't just end with the rotate. It really helped like sell it
Flow is
more.
So nice. I like how he's like, he's on glass. It's like he was trapped by glass. Like he's in a glass box.
Uh-huh.
So weird, but so cool.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Very cool.
Man.
thought that was
Very
cool.
cool.
Yeah. All right. Next one's way. 3 or 4 hours HD.
Okay.
Okay.
3-4 hours and it's not even 10 seconds. Oh,
Well, yeah.
Is that only 3 seconds long?
Yep. That's it.
What?
What do you mean?
Damn. Okay.
I mean, yeah, like maybe it could have been more, but like
I
don't
just
know.
feel there isn't enough endless
there's not much. Yeah, compared to this other
for
stuff
3
as well.
hours. Bro had 3 hours and that's it. 3
Just made this
seconds.
within 3 or 4 hours.
That's wild.
I mean, it kind of
That's
tracks
like
with how we
me,
know
I'm not
Way.
gonna lie.
Like Way, like has seems to like consistently put out really good content that is only under 5 seconds. We've only ever seen one piece of media that is over 5 seconds. Remember, like the month we've seen him. Like it's not like I don't appreciate like the work he puts into it, but oftentimes I feel like he's like he's like a compressed version of us, where like maybe we can like think out the edit like maybe 8 seconds in advance before we start editing it, but for him it could be like 3 seconds, and then he's like going wild,
Right.
going solo, does not know what to do.
And then he's just like, I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. I don't have much to
It's
say
kinda
on
like
it. I mean,
it's like me, bro. I make 3 seconds. I cut the clips, add like color correction, shake, and then I like go on TikTok.
Yeah.
That is
Valid,
so
honestly.
unfocused.
The fact that he finished anything that was
unfocused editor on the planet.
It's
bro.
like, bro, I want to edit, but at the same time, it's like I can't like focus on it all the time. Unless if I have like the idea in my head, it's like it's not gonna come to me very often. So it just takes me a very long time to do anything half the time when it comes to editing.
I don't
Unless
mind it.
it's,
This
like,
is a,
Kudos to
my
him.
work.
it's an interesting style. I like it, but like again, obviously just needs to do more stuff. It's polished
There's
of what it
nothing
is.
to-
But
For sure, for
Talk
sure. It
about,
needs more
really.
stuff.
I
Yeah.
can't even tell. Is the first scene even masked out, or
I
is
think
that
it-
just like how the scene is?
I don't
Maybe
remember. I don't
just put a tritone on it. and
the
then-
outro was like pretty
What
like
played real quick?
fucked. So it could have been masked.
No,
It
that's the
flows
scene
super
itself.
well though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool ideas. Wish it was longer.
I love Chainsaw Man.
I wish it was longer.
I want
Wish
to watch.
instead of just
Chainsaw
black,
Man.
there was more in the background. But yeah, beside that, it's cool.
Uh-huh. Yeah, there's no atmosphere really here in the background here. And you kind of get
Yeah.
a lot more vibes in this
Some
one.
texture.
So like some texture, yeah, some texture would have gone a long way in like
Because like the texture on
preserving it.
him is nice, but like I also like how he has a line in the middle of the screen to just keep
Yeah,
the flow
yeah.
going here. Yeah, with that, that's nice.
It's pretty cool.
It's very subtle.
Yeah, I
It's a
like
pretty cool
that.
touch.
yeah.
I don't know what the vignette is here. I can't tell if it's just like a overlay or if it's
I think it's
just, like-
him. The red
think
vignette.
so?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it
The shape's
expands
nice.
out when the eye pops into like. You see, it pops out a little
Oh
bit.
yeah, I meant like I don't know if it's like what it is, because like it's
Oh.
kind of like putty.
I think it's a
So I
fractal
can't
vignette.
tell if it's oh yeah, maybe it is actually. You might
'Cause,
be
like
right.
I'm
this.
sure it would be.
It's either like that or it kind of looks like one of the ink things, but he
Oh.
just scaled it up really.
Nah,
close.
it's too detailed
But
for that.
it's
I
too-
think.
yeah.
Yeah. Look
It's,
at
like,
this.
slow
It's
almost.
crazy. Yeah. The texturing is like pretty awesome. But
The grain is such a vibe. I love grain. So
yeah. All right. Well.
Tell Dylan.
I don't love it that much.
Uh
I don't know, bruh.
huh.
You like using every single edit. I don't think I've seen you without grain.
I mean, I use grain at every edit too.
It's a lifeline, bro.
It's like grain
An
is
edit without
always
grain
like-
is a soulless edit.
That's all my edits. Then.
Even glitch edits need grain.
Everything is grain.
Exactly.
I just think it adds so much. Unless, well, if it's like a vibe like that, it's completely different. Because it's like that is
Yeah.
part of the edit, but like I
Mm.
feel like just a little bit of grain still adds a lot
That's fair.
of texture. A lot of texture. Next.
All right. Yeah, I
It's
will have
nice,
to say on
right?
that
It's
one.
just like we
That's
need
it.
more. We
All
need
right.
more.
Oh, when the Dutch stream. Here we go.
More. Yep, just Seth and Polonez.
Alright, fuck you.
These editors need to edit more, bro. What's going on? Edit
isn't-
community dying? Question mark.
Don't worry.
This
I'll be-
isn't the
I'll be
most
done
high
with an
effort
edit
thing,
in
by the
next
way.
6 months.
Okay, we'll keep that in
I
mind.
got you.
I'll be done. You'll see me in December. It's okay.
You see me next year, I might finish my 2HC.
This also isn't finished. Dude,
Okay.
you're never finishing a 2HC. What are you
Wait,
talking
send the
about?
finished one then, Seth, and then you can just.
Bro, yeah,
not
no, I
finished.
started it, I paused
I
it,
thought
and
it
I'm
was
like,
done.
I'm good, guys.
No, I never finished it. I still haven't done the
Oh,
last scene.
okay.
All
And
right.
this doesn't even have CC on it.
Okay. All right, get the gooner out of here.
Nah, he knows what's up.
just-
Hell yeah.
4
Hell yeah.
edits. It's been the past 4
This
edits.
scene felt very lazy. Like just like I know
I
like
know he's inspired by me.
otherwise
I just
it's
don't know what to
okay,
do
but, like,
there.
yeah, you just put the same scene 4 times though. It just like there was no other scenes you
Yeah.
could have cut into it, like or like transitioned with. I mean, that's not even a problem with
Not
this, honestly.
really. I mean, maybe.
Uh huh.
Actually,
do the
there's.
panty
I mean,
shot.
there's like, dude, all the other scenes. This is like the least Gooner scenes. The other scenes is like her fucking panties and then her boobs swinging. So it's either do you want that? Do you want me to cut to that?
What is
I can cut to that.
Yeah, do
Yeah,
this
I'll
link.
take,
That would
I'll
be
take your
perfect.
advice, Rev. I got your advice, Rev. I'll
Oh
take
my
it.
god. I mean, aren't there?
You should.
You could use like a I don't know like the landscape scene first instead of this guy's scene. Then you can start out and add more scenes and not have to like
Landscape scene.
I think this is gonna.
Not like
I'm
a-
This scene
worried
that
about
goes
the
straight
shot.
into the panties.
oh my god.
Is that what you want?
Let's,
No,
let's
it's
just
not.
capture
Gives
the
them
viewer's
to him.
attention right away, and then like at the end we'll give them another little treat. We
I-
can go to the boob swing at the
A
end.
treat.
I didn't
Okay.
know you were toast too. I didn't realize it was that far.
Gooner bait.
No, this is your advice that I'm taking.
My advice that you've warped. You've cruelly mocked.
This is what I've heard ever since Break My Heart at this point. If I want to edit any scene that has any sort of boobs
Yeah.
in it at all, this is just.
You
all it
inspired
is. Like,
this.
you're
It's all on you, bro. All on you.
great.
I made the Be Nice to Me edit because of Breaking My Heart, and then Seth out here making a trilogy.
It's the ancestor of
I couldn't be
shitty
happier.
Polonez.
Trilogy.
I'll change that.
I
last
can't be
scene.
happier.
You could do Seth like, because there's the front shot of him staring, right? Is that what you go into next after that?
He already uses it, I think.
What do you mean? Did you
Like-
watch the?
Well, okay, wait.
That
yeah,
scene.
so here, right? Okay, hear me out. Keep playing.
Oh dear.
When it goes into this next thing.
Yeah.
Here, you could do something with that as well, like have him like pop up to the right, because like he zooms into the right again, and then like you could just do something like that. Does that make sense? Like have the scene like switch
We're next to each other?
back and forth.
Yo, are we
Kinda
speaking
thing.
English still?
I don't know.
Like
There is
side to
wait,
side transitions.
There is another
Like,
scene
yeah,
in
like a
this like
side-to-side
sequence.
Hold on one second.
There is like a scene in the sequence where it's like a side pan where he's looking to the side. You could use that.
He did already use that. That's the scene, no?
No. There's
like, a
another
forward
one.
shot.
There's
Okay.
one where he's looking like kind of like down and he looks in. But
Gotcha.
I don't know.
Bro, I go let my cat outside, and then she hides underneath the coffee table. Like, what is she doing? Jeez.
He was talking about like side to side transitions where like it would go like you could pause it in the same scene essentially. You could even do that. Where like it was like left to right between the two characters.
Oh, okay.
That's my
And then
interpretation
she's a
of it.
different
And
scene
it
entirely for their
yeah,
thing.
yeah, that's what I mean.
Okay.
And it probably fit the song too, because it's kind of
'Cause
like
it's bouncing
that,
back and forth, like,
bouncy-
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That can be more interesting.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry.
The
Yeah.
way did continue, sir.
This is a different edit,
Is this,
I think.
Oh, it is a different edit.
I
Wait,
can't tell.
11
It,
seconds?
it is, I think. 11 seconds? No way! No way!
one man did it.
Yo.
Wait,
He did it.
has no, wait. It doesn't
This
have
is a
an
collab.
Of
Intro
course.
isn't made, yeah.
Wow.
So it's about
Why
to be
the
live
hell
streamed
did I
for
get excited?
5 seconds.
Wow.
Next-
Like what even, bro?
Alright, let's just watch it.
Why do
let's
we
see
even
if it's-
try at this point?
Okay, wait.
Okay. Put more there.
Oh, yo.
Well,
Okay, forget the last part.
I mean, I don't really like this scene. I feel like it's way too halftone at this point, like compared to the rest of your edit. It feels like I'm like a different cartoon actually, because of how stylized it is compared to the hours thing. What's up?
yeah.
There's no black bars on this.
Ah, right, yeah. Another scenes do have
I mean, I
black
guess that
bars.
was done for
Scene.
stylistic purposes, but
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Because then you see the top of the screen. I wonder if he just rendered it out wrong on
Hmm.
accident. Because like you can see the motion tile with the shake, and there's no like blur on it
Right.
in one of the frames.
Why is there text in the top left?
It's a watermark. He doesn't want people to steal it. The
Damn.
greedy 401
Get
kids
rid
who
of
steal
it.
edits.
I'm guessing. Oh no. Okay, never mind.
He'll probably remove it when he actually posts it. But like this does not look like Power at all. And this does not look like whatever the main chainsaw character is.
Benji?
It doesn't.
too,
He kind of
yeah.
looks like the guy from One Punch Man.
Yeah, he
The
does.
blonde guy.
Uh,
Looks
Yeah, before he
crazy.
lost his
Looks
hair. Yeah,
Looks like Mob's brother from Mob Psycho.
mm,
it does actually.
yeah,
This is so weird.
yeah.
This is super happy. I do like this, like with the mouth, but
Uh-huh.
it's so fast.
Yeah,
The scene itself is really
I don't
fast.
know
There
if
isn't
it's
much to work with.
maybe,
Like the
well, I
scene's
wonder
only
if
like
it's
2 seconds
also
long
just 'cause
itself.
There's no sound effects, but there's sound effects at the beginning. And
it's
this
also
just doesn't
never
have sound effects.
unblurred. Like it's unblurred for maybe one frame, if even. Like it's never really like a shot you can really see. I guess it's a problem with the entire edit actually, but I'm not like this edit like I
The
don't think this.
text is so.
It doesn't
Toast
really-
font.
Toast font.
Toast font.
Toast font.
That's a toast font.
I mean, at this point, if you're gonna blur it out, you need to blur the background out way more and make a displacement map on the character, so it actually looks like lighting is coming from the camera onto the character. Or-
Ooh, true.
Or blend the lighting in way more and have it be like a spotlight is shining like over here, so it like matches the guy's lighting, and add the MIL right here, so like it fits it's like actually on his face. But it's a bit generic as it stands. I felt this is a problem I see with like yeah, the text
doesn't
also
feel
here.
Like it's part of the edit. It kind of just looks like it got slapped.
Doesn't
on
blend
top of
enough,
the
yeah.
edit.
Yeah. I thought this is a problem with a lot of editors these days, where instead of actually compositing stuff or like putting I mean, they put effort into it. I'm not gonna disregard it entirely, but like they tend to blur out the entire scene for the entire durations on screen instead of bothering to like properly like add the final
I
compositing
wonder
touches.
who started that trend. I wonder. I wonder who started that.
Honestly,
No.
my mind is too foggy.
Yeah.
I can't think of it right now. Can you just spell it out for me?
K Y
Y-N.
N.
T.
Oh yeah, it's T, my bad. I
love
forgot
Fair
about his
enough.
name.
I'm a big kind.
Yeah, it's Kind, bro. We love
I
Kind.
mean, that's like Kind's edits right now. It's literally just
Yeah,
blurred.
that's true.
But you are right. It's like there's not really compositing now.
Yeah, it's just blur,
It's
and then people
kinda
like imagine compositing.
Where, and then it's kind
Imagine
of like,
velocity.
and then when you do compositing, it's like no one notices that you did composite on the scene.
Imagine
Yeah.
velocity, bro.
That's
I
like what
can't.
grain is to a lesser effect. Like grain is just like your mind imagining that the scene has more depth than it currently has. Like
Okay, now he's hating on us. He's
I
hating on us.
I like grain. I find it acceptable.
I'm kidding.
I like grain. I find it acceptable, but like it's the same line of thought. I feel.
I think I like grain the most. Well, the reason I like grain so much probably is because of bitrate, because it helps bitrate.
Yeah,
It
that's
helps
true.
The bitrate.
And with
So-
blur, it literally just becomes illegible. Like with grain,
Yeah.
at least it like helps improve line quality.
Yeah.
How does green help bitrate?
Because otherwise, like let's say you had like a blue PNG, right? Okay, wait. I'm terrible at compression. But anyway, like let's say you had a sky in your scene. Actually, I can just pull an old video and you can see how like fucking crushed it got. It's really bad. But the color correction is also ass, so it also speaks of both.
Is it just because it adds moving pixels?
Yeah, so like if there's pixels that are all grouped together that look roughly the same, the YouTube will be like, these are the same pixel, we're just making them the exact same color. So you can you can see here like every single pixel is the exact same color. If I can just like, you can kind of see it, right? The sky looks exact same. There's no differences at all. Like maybe like a tiny bit, but like if there was gray on this, there would have been way more sky color and quality in this that isn't here presently.
There would be more depth.
It has
Yeah.
more information.
Right, but obviously you can see it's also fucking crushed to shit and back. Normally speaking, my color correction is awful, but yeah, that sort of thing lessens the quality of your edit because you're losing information like that.
A good video to watch about bitrate though and stuff like that and compression
Tom
is
Scott.
just that yes, and the Captain TV video as well.
The Captain Dissolution video on it is really good. Yeah.
is really good.
Whatever. I think my
Resolution,
yeah,
I
resolution
think.
video. Yeah. I'm not
Because
gonna
he
watch it
talks
obviously.
about,
Why does he always have that paint on his face?
That's like his thing.
He's RPing as a very wise, old, intelligent person.
He's like 30.
Is that what an old, wise, intelligent person looks like? I don't know if I
Yeah.
want to meet one. But
He also roleplays as his own self's mentor, mentee, like his little intern person, without makeup. It's very funny. But anyway,
And then also you have Mr. Flair.
Mr. Flair. Oh yeah, been a while. Hasn't shown up in a while.
Bro, he's like dead.
Bro got exiled. All right.
Alright.
More
Polonez
Polonez edit.
is- I knew it. Oh god.
yo, Toast, we know that you only edit once per fucking year, but whatever. One Toast edit per business year.
Why are all the edits raw?
I like the song.
Yeah.
Was this on Sony Vegas?
I think this one's after Fix as well.
I gave
Velocity is better. Yeah, it's AU.
I see.
I gave
I give it-
Ops on that one.
Yeah, it's definitely an improvement. I like the skateboard sound effect. Is very funny. I liked it a lot. I wish you put an actual skateboard there, even though it's like a stupid little PNG. Like it would be very funny.
Bring it into Blender.
You don't need to bring it over.
Rev imagining a skateboard sound effect when there's not.
There's not?
Yeah, I don't hear it. What?
What? You don't hear that?
That's not a skateboard.
Okay, fuck
That's
me.
for the song.
It's just very funny. I think it sounds like a skateboard at the very least. And he glides on the floor.
You know what?
So
A
I'm like,
skateboard would be
oh.
really good there. Toast is gonna teach you Blender so you can put a skateboard in the scene.
Holy shit.
These maybe
professional
roller
blender.
skates
Yeah,
would
this
go
is
hard.
pre-Rex anyway. I don't want to hear it. They're probably not pre-Rex.
The velocity here is a little bit janky on the pre. Like, it,
I
Is
think
that
he's
one
used
frame
the same
scoping
graph
or is that
over and
two?
over.
one.
So it is one.
I just,
Which,
the
that is good
yeah.
because he's finally doing that.
The
I
pre
think
going into like
in
right
the
here is a
last
bit
edit, he
awkward.
did
I
that.
feel like this pre motion and then the extra.
Yeah, your
Wait.
graph should be like.
Wait, can you play it fully again?
The movement of that scene is also
What
weird. We go
FPS is this?
left and then we
Is
go
this
right.
24.
Is this 24? Polonez, what's the FPS in this? 24.
Okay. One thing I'd say is, the graphs, they're really sharp towards the end, like extremely sharp. It's like you haven't, you've how to describe it? You've obviously started to use like the normal graphs that everyone uses, where it goes fast, slow, and fast. But I think you just need to learn about like, what you call it, like situational awareness of sorts. It's like, when you do like scoping, for example, do you think it should be fast or do you think it should be slow? You know what I'm saying? Because like the graphs are really, really sharp. Like it's really hard to watch.
I think it's more like situational awareness of movement. Like if a scene has
Yeah.
like a fuck ton of movement, you can't apply your normal fast, slow, fast graph. You'll have to make
Yeah,
sure
and-
it's a little slower than usual.
Yeah. Can you play? Is this a kill? Can you play this bit? Yeah, no, you see that pull out, like, that graph looks absolutely jank.
Yeah, it's
Like,
one frame of
It
up
might
to
be
down.
because it's
Yeah.
the last thing though.
Yeah, it's true. Could be huge
Yeah.
unpolished. That's
He could
also
have
true.
just like rendered it out without actually changing anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like with that, like that bit, the pull-out animation doesn't flow into the actual like the spray and then the kill, obviously, if you know what I mean. So
Yeah.
what I'd do is like I'd include like a few frames after the pull-out.
Catch you later,
animation.
Junky.
Alright, see you, bro.
Play
Alright.
Junky.
I'd use a few frames after where the gun's like actually down, or I'd use like framers to transition easily, because it's really hard to watch that where it just like jumps from the gun being halfway in the air. It's like
A big thing is I will use something like that, Polonez, before a scope in kind of thing. It's like you want this before the scope in to kind of be like them moving, and then about like 4 frames or like 3 frames before they actually scope in is when they start to pull up the gun, and then it scopes in real fast and then like goes out.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, the song is gonna hold you back here. Like, the song is like a good song to edit, but it's like one of those songs where you have to have like a huge idea and like probably a config that's like insane for it that matches super well, and then probably like stuff like taking it into Blender. And yeah, this was prereqs, so like, it's not like you're gonna be able to do stuff like that.
Additionally, what I would say is if you replay the whole thing, you'll notice like the song, there's no change in like the whole like tempo and the pace of it. Whereas with the actual edit, the pace changes a lot. If you know what I mean. So sometimes you're syncing to lyrics and then you stop halfway through and you start syncing to like the beat, and that's like really off-putting.
Which is
sense.
Fine, but it's you have to do pan crop with that. Like, there has to be something else that will like flow with it.
Yeah, there's just nothing in the song for you to like warrant like switching. Like, I'd understand if there was like a major beats change, like there was a pace change within the song itself. Like, there's nothing. It's like it doesn't really make sense to swap halfway through.
I mean, I think it'd be more acceptable if it was like he spent 15 seconds or 20 seconds on the one beat type and then switched over as a theme. But like in OCC prereqs, you don't really have the capability to do so.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, I just redo it in Blender, honestly.
Yeah, of course you would.
With COD 4, yeah, you got it.
But
I love building it in Blender.
Good luck getting those assets.
I would agree with what qkatoru's put here, and also that with cyrixxy put here. Experimenting one frame would be a good idea. I think it would help smooth out some of those first or second frames on those really sharp moments. But yeah.
Is that PC on that? I can't tell. Can you just play it again? It's really. Yeah, another thing, I know you said before, like, you really need to increase your, like, the range of values.
I think there is some, it's just very subtle.
Yeah.
Yeah, higher range, especially on the POVs would be good.
Especially for impact, it likes a lot of impact on the PC.
And black bars, please.
Exactly, bro, and then mask
That's like the first thing I did, is like black bars. Almost. First thing I did.
There's just not much
game changer.
Go on, if you know what I mean.
Unless you're doing like 1080 by 1080, so like it depends on the res, but.
Alright.
Scrap.
Next one is scraps. No SFX though. Alright.
Wait. Is that Half-Life Deathmatch?
Yeah.
I've never ever seen a deathmatch edit. That's crazy.
Really? I have.
No. I've seen like 1.6 edits and all that, but
ago.
I've never seen a deathmatch edit. That's crazy.
iBuyMovie did a HC where they hosted HLDN clips actually.
Oh shoot. Damn.
Why is Freeman come at me?
Gordon Freeman jump scare, white man jump scare, bro.
Why do you want to kiss me and shit?
I like the pixel motion framer of the slide. That's really cool.
True.
But
with like its
Honestly,
character
this
sliding and the
shape is
pixel
really
motion
good.
blur matches as well. Like I love
This
it.
warp is just so insane, though.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
legit
very
look
static
at the top
too.
of the screen when it does that.
It stays too for it stays the entire time too. It just sits there.
Yeah, until like the very end where it's like he cut
Yeah.
the fucking adjustment layer.
I'm not a huge fan of this
yeah,
weird
I
like
would put it
Gaussian
down
type
more.
blur thing you got going on here. I don't know what it's called, this warp, but I'm not a huge fan of it.
Like,
I think that's just the
kinda like
colors
the
frying
idea
themselves
of it.
from oversaturation.
But like if that was if that was the case, then this orange
That's
would
with
be
the blending
crazy
mode.
saturation. Yeah,
And it like changes colors and shit. It's like weird.
yeah. It just feels very like
oh, you know what it is?
sticky.
It's fucking. It's chromatic aberration.
Really?
Look at it.
Oh no, I
It's
don't.
cracked
Look at
to
it.
the
It's just
max.
offset red.
Oh my god, it is.
Cause look, it's it's
Oh.
literally it's duplicating the floor now
Oh,
as well. No,
Yeah.
wait, but it's like kind of tracked though. But I'm so confused. Is it?
No,
It
no,
looks
makes
like
sense.
chromatic
No.
aberration.
No, that is. With
Nah,
an exposure layer
I
or
don't-
something.
Could it be close game?
Like a flicker.
maybe.
What is
I just
that?
feel like the saturation just frying itself from. Yeah.
I love effect dissection.
But then why is it not on the gun though?
It may be gun layer separate, the world layer separate. He didn't
yeah,
put it on the
sure.
gun layer.
But like, why would it only affect this
'Cause it doesn't
single
do
areas of the
it
block
to-
instead of like the entire brick or all bricks? It's so
'Cause
clearly
if you're
marked.
offsetting the red though, if you have it on a blending
Maybe it's a
mode
map?
and then you're offsetting the red. Because what if
It's
it is on a
interesting.
blending mode?
Uh-huh.
But it looks too like what I'm looking at here is like the little catwalk to the left of him right now. It looks too like down to the ground for it to be just chromatic aberration though.
Right.
Okay.
Because like the whole ground is like tracked. I don't think it would look like that if it was chromatic aberration.
All right. Well,
It
whatever.
could just be some random effect.
Yeah. I'm not a huge fan of the
On,
effects.
like,
It just feels
I
a
guess
bit
he
awkward.
does have a depth map layer because it's not affecting the gun at all, and he probably has like the like you said the green screen for the gun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Also, it's not
I
like
didn't
freeman
even know
either,
you
so
could do that for
there's probably a green
Half-Life
screen from that.
Deathmatch.
Well, I mean, CS 1.6 is where HLE started, so I mean, it would make sense.
Yeah, true. Polonez even said it's HLE. Of course, I should just know at this point it's on any Source game.
It is. Yeah.
You think it's on Titanfall?
It is.
Nope, it isn't.
No,
I'm
it's
so
not?
sad about that
What?
still.
I don't think it
It's
would
not on
be.
Titanfall.
Oh right, because they rewrote the engine, didn't they? Like Apex.
Yeah, it's on the modified version of Source Engine. I asked the dev of not Half-Life. I asked the dev of HLAE, and then he's just like, "No, I'm not gonna work on it." It's like, all right, bro, fuck you
I
then.
mean, to be fair, you can't even like buy the game anymore. No.
Yeah.
You can only buy Titanfall 2.
Yeah, I mean for Titanfall 2
I
as well. you
mean, unless you're gonna, I guess they just probably don't want to promote cracking. and
The
shit.
com is tiny too. Like there's like no one there.
Like,
Like,
Titanfall
like
has
the two
demos.
Titanfall editors.
like there used to be a scene, but like it was like the same problem as CFTF2. They had so many hackers that the team kind of dwindled. As far as I'm aware.
I mean, they could just do it with Titanfall 2 though.
Exactly.
Titanfall 2 also
it has
had
demos.
hackers.
It has commands. I've done green screen,
But
death
yeah, I
screen
know
with
it's
it.
also
Yeah,
modified. Oh wait, it does have it.
yeah. I mean, you can do a reshade, but like, yeah.
Oh, well, I'm not gonna do all that. That's boring.
Right.
Fuck that. I'm also not getting banned because like some random software just was like, oh, okay, you're running reshade on this game. Here
Oh
you
no,
go."
because they made a modified client called Northstar for Titanfall 2, and then on that client
Oh,
you don't
yeah,
get
that's
banned
right.
for using reshade.
That is
Yeah.
so.
Is that still running?
Yeah, it's still running, it's still up.
That's like the only way to play now, isn't it?
No,
I
the
think
servers
so.
are back. The hackers are gone.
Oh, they are.
Servers are back
Yeah.
to running. Vanilla works, but there's still Northstar. People do
That
still
looks
play on it.
terrible, bro. I wish they would. I wish.
I should
EA would
reinstall
move
that
the
game.
beach.
You're sure, bro.
That game was great.
All right, Polonez. Okay.
All right.
Next
Anyway,
kid.
next is
Good kid.
PXL.
Is it Good Kid, Mad City?
We'll see.
Oh god.
To Pimp a Butterfly?
What is this?
It is not. Okay.
Oh, I like it.
That's interesting.
Yeah, I like the grunge style. It's very cool.
It's a nice start. I like the transition. The transition is super nice. I know it's just an ink overlay, but it hits every time. Chat.
It works
It-
so well. It's so vibey.
It does work very well. I think it's because he has him masked, so it's like he's morphing with it, and it just
Yeah.
it worked. That's like the only time where it's like actually really good to do it. That transition. Background needs a bit.
Need more texture.
Also, like drop shadow will be huge on them.
Yeah.
The background's
Because,
just
like,
too
now it's
empty.
just like kind of flat.
I think also like this guy can just like wiggle rotate like his mask like
Oh yeah, true. Because he's
very
like,
easy.
he's playing the drums, so you can.
Yeah.
Just like a little rotation. That could be fire.
Get rotated,
maybe
idiot.
like, oh wait, hold on, hear me out. Automatopoeias.
Yeah. Oh,
With,
like
like,
comic book
text.
sounds effects like that. Like
With-
yeah.
yeah. It would fit this so well. I don't know how you would do it very well, but or just even maybe music notes somewhere, like the background. and just,
Yeah,
like,
to add
coming
more
out of the
texture to it.
guitar, or yeah, like just so there's more than just a mask and stuff like that.
I can only see the other one here working like very selectively. If you did it like right in front of the drums, like every time you hit the kick.
Yeah, if you had like a shot of like a foot shot or like
Yeah, it's just too much stuff going on.
face on shot where like the drums are in the middle of the screen and he's like hitting them, and then like
Uh-huh.
there could be onomatopoeias coming out of the drums in a way, I guess. That could be, it could be fire. I see the vision here.
Yeah.
It has so much potential. I love the plaid.
It's pretty cool. Yeah.
The real one for the plaid texture in 2025. I would never think of that.
I think the paper needs a little more obviousness to it. I feel it's way too at the edges right now. It needs to be expanded. The mask needs to be expanded.
Is that RSB?
Yeah.
It's so cranked up.
I would cut the RSB as you do the ink transition, honestly. It's just not, does not really fit. As well as the glow as well. The glow is a bit too strong.
It is pretty bright.
Yeah.
And you kind of just remove it entirely next one, so.
Shake here maybe as well. Like a tiny
Can you
one.
play it again? The entire of it?
Maybe you can also posterize it.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh,
That would
yeah.
give it more
Tell
like
if it was already. I think the texture is posterized on.
It
there.
is.
the texture is,
it,
but the
like,
actual like
slow?
The
mask
movement is not
and all that
posterized,
isn't.
yeah.
that is not.
Yeah, look at
That is
RSB
way too
jump.
fluent.
The background is also not posterized. Which I think it could be
Wait, what happens
posterized.
to the jump kit at the end?
Honestly, it looks
It
so
just,
good.
it's with
until-
work in progress. Yeah?
Oh, I see.
It looks so good until you pause it on like an RCB framer, and then I'm like, oh god.
Yeah, also like the drum
Look at
kit,
his
like
hair compared
he
to his
loses the
blade.
stick in between the drumstick here. Like
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, look his arm. It's just gone. He just doesn't even have an arm.
It's fine, minor details. Work in
Minor
progress.
details.
Yeah, like Seth was saying, like it fades out at the end, like the drum kit starts to, yeah, like it disappears.
I think it just like he just
Further.
went to the end of his step scanner comp. Like I don't think it's like anything of
Or
note.
no, like look, go to the left, like the symbols.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, they just like.
That's what I was talking about.
I did not realize that. My bad.
Yeah, I was like, wait, hold on. That's not right. That's not right. No, no, no.
Yeah. It's still really cool. It just there's not much to talk about here.
It needs time to simmer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Drop Shadow will just do a lot, honestly, for it.
Unreal Engine.
That-
Flickr.
Yes,
Okay.
dude.
This
Unreal.
is wild. Okay, kudos to this guy alone just for using the Unreal editor. Okay, like you don't understand how tedious this thing is.
No, I do understand. I tried
might
it.
be better. 5 might be a lot better than 4, but like my experience in 4 is so bad, like it puts Blender to shame.
Why is there a sequence thing there?
He edits it in Unreal, like so he like puts every shot.
Or-
in.
Yeah. Well,
That's
you
the
see
point.
it, in the top left of the timeline, you can legit just close the timeline. That is not the timeline, Jeff.
This, yeah, but like he
Sequences?
uses it to sync audio and like do basic shots, then uses VFX
yeah,
editing
yeah.
After Effects. Yeah.
Well, what I'm saying is that you could just close it, and then you're left with no timeline. You could just be like, bye timeline.
Yeah, but
See
like
how
then he
this
gets to
is-
run through
Yeah.
everything in
Same
one
thing
shot
in After
though.
Effects.
Like Blender has the same thing. Like the reason he does it is that he can A, render everything in one shot, and B, figure out sync points and like see how it syncs this on raw.
Yeah.
It is pretty helpful. It's not like because you play in real time as well, like in the Unreal Engine. So it's not like it's like a waste of time to use it.
No, this is impressive.
All right, well, let's see.
I've never seen people edit in this. Let's see how this goes. Ooh.
Yeah, that's pretty sick. Like if I
It looks
yeah,
pretty,
Mhm.
but like obviously the ray tracing is not live
right.
because like he does the fuzzies.
Yeah. Like I think this
But,
picture just
uh,
will
This is why I
obviously
hate
have
Unreal
work.
5 so much.
The scattering
Like
is
that
so bad.
fuzziness and all that, dude. Like,
Yeah,
I hate Unreal so much.
we'll have to like
4
assume.
was better.
We'll have to assume that like he'll do the transitions and VFX stuff after the fact, obviously.
No, I think he should just like s_shake inside Unreal Engine.
Wait, there's a velocity inside of here.
There's some velocity here, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
There has to be. Look at that
Is
camera.
Magic
is
Bullet
that,
looked
yeah, I
works
know, there
Yeah.
definitely is. Like, is that normal though? I've never used Blender or like. any
Yeah,
of
you
the 3D
can.
Shit.
Yeah, that's intentional. Like especially for
Let's put
Blender,
that.
if Blender's frame rate is you take 4 minutes per frame and you render a 600 FPS clip out, like, holy fuck.
I guess so. Yeah.
That's what I did
Rob
actually.
also just has a really shitty computer.
Well,
So,
with Unreal Engine,
it
you can render
takes
several
twice
several
as
frames a
much.
second, but like with Blender, like yeah, a minute or two per frame is pretty normal for me.
Are the graphs fine? Like, I don't really know how that works.
The graphs in
For
Blender are fine.
Hell no.
I don't know why you
No.
hate the Blender graphs
Fuck
so
you.
much. I actually think they're okay.
So bad.
Wait, the
They
Blender
are
graphs.
so
They're alright, bro.
bad.
They're so good.
They're so bad.
Let's go. 2 to 1,
so
bro.
bad.
Bro,
They're
they
so
Have you ever
good.
clicked the
Stack on
They're
normalized
so
graph?
bad.
They
They're
stack
so
on top
good.
of each other.
They're just
Yeah, have
fucking
you ever
normal.
clicked-
Doesn't work.
Like
Have
if
you
you,
clicked the normalized graphs button, bro? Have you ever touched that button?
It's just so
Have you ever pressed A, V, and then 3? Have you done that?
They're so bad, bro.
Give him a break. He hasn't even made a donut yet.
true.
Oh, yeah.
I made a donut and I'm doing Valorant 3D, bro.
Nor have
I'm a pro
I.
at this stuff.
Yeah, you guys are skipping the first step of Blender,
Oh,
making a
Rap can make
donut
a
on
donut.
every
If
new
he tried
version
a
of
3D
Blender.
model, he'd either kill himself or his computer would explode.
I'd add a subdiv modifier and
He would
add
get
to
the
50.
icing-
Both?
Yeah, exactly. He would
Both?
get to the icing part, and he's like, he has to add the modifier, and the sub-scattering or whatever, or what is it?
Subdiv.
I can't remember. Subdiv. There you go. And it just like it
I'd
all
add it.
fucking.
I'd put it to 50 and I'd crash my computer. Yeah.
You just hear a giant.
Nah,
jet
bro,
engine start going.
Not even that. He has like polygons, and then he goes to shade smooth. Boom! Fucking computer explodes. He's done for.
Yep.
Okay, well, back to the subject at hand. How are we thinking about this edit?
I didn't even think about it. Like,
Quit.
amazing.
I love the sign actually, like the. It's really nice that I like that it's tilted as well. I wish there was a little more like time spent with the fire actually, which I think you might do with the velocity after the fact. Also, like this, the movement downward like this is a bit too much. I think it could just, or actually, I think I improve with velocity, but like it's a lot of time spent here, not a lot of time spent here. I feel like, or not enough time spent
Okay,
here
I'm not gonna
comparatively.
lie though, and I might get hate for this.
So
This song is so ass.
this is the same song Blender
Yeah.
used. That's the intent, I think.
It's so ass though.
It's decent enough for editing.
No.
Okay, I'm gonna
That
show you a later
knife?
video, bro.
It's-
Knife
it is
pull-out
co-
feels
that
weird.
This is like coworker music.
I love
Co-worker
Like,
music.
That's
love
crazy,
coworker
bro.
music.
Legitimately
Coworker music.
Not wrong, dude.
Were you
Your
That's
coworker
kinda wild.
threatens to drive you home and play this song.
It's like they're like bumping their head. They're like, "All that I know." Like, bro, no, I don't
Here.
want to hear this shit.
Dude.
This is probably the reason why he chose the song. Is his Lander edited it first.
yeah,
He made
probably.
he did a really good edit out of it. Like, his
It's
very
A
stylized.
good edit doesn't make it the song
Fair-
good, though.
this still is
Fair enough, I
coworker.
guess. I don't know.
Like this is just going.
Okay, I disrespectfully disagree. I feel like this is good music. It's alright.
And
I'm
you
not a
were the
coworker,
coworker.
though.
I'm sorry, but
No.
I cannot agree
Unemployed
with that.
coworker.
He's a coworker.
Unemployed
I really cannot
coworker
agree with
found.
that.
He is the
Kicked on unemployed
coworker.
allegations.
Unemployed coworker, don't
I
even.
just don't get like. It's just awful. It's just the best song.
I love that
It's literally,
typing.
like the worst kind of like generic,
Thanks, bro.
generic pop kind of thing.
Okay, we're veering very off topic here. Back to the edit.
Back to the edit. I don't really care. Like the song, the edit is really good. I think this is like will be your best
Oh,
work
yeah,
for
man.
3D stuff by far. I'm glad you stuck with it this far.
The knife Vela is definitely weird.
And
But this thumb is sweet.
He's also gonna like fuck with it a lot more, I think, because this is the very end of the scene.
Look at brother's thumb real quick though. Damn.
Damn, bro.
That thing is trash.
Damn!
Trash.
Also, on the knife pull out, I
You know in
want to.
Far Cry when you gotta like crack your thumb to like heal yourself? It's like one of those animations where you like crack that thing back, bro. Like, damn.
Yeah,
I think someone needs to start working on their forearms, bro. They're really working too much.
I think the knife
Really
pull out,
too
like
much.
once you start pulling out the knife, I think it needs to be like a lot like harsher,
Try with that now.
a lot harsher sun ray on it, so like it catches a glint a lot more. That'd be sick. But other than that, I don't know. It's going really
You
good.
could probably just do that in post.
You can just do it in 3D, like just keyframe a light. Like
too
it's not.
much for Unreal's thing.
I
For the
guess.
glint. Because, like, I couldn't see it being, like, just, okay, turn sun up, equal glint type of thing.
I could totally see it.
Unreal is actually pretty good with that type of stuff. Especially 5. Like, 5 is really good with things like that. If you go into an items like properties, bro, there's so much nonsense in there, it's unbelievable.
That's why it's hard to
And then
use
that-
though. Yeah.
Yeah. No, and then, like, if you go into, like, the blueprints and things like that to, like, make materials and stuff, bro, there's too much.
Yeah.
Like, that right there might be really simple, but it'd be, like, 100 nodes.
Yeah.
Layer maybe and stuff on that will be nice. I don't know. I want to see
Who
that
does?
with pan crop and stuff.
Yeah, there's some
Actual
hand crop,
editing
but like,
put into
yeah,
it.
I want to see some actual VFX on it as well. I agree. It's pretty sick though.
I think it would be pretty
even
cool.
do
Like, an Unreal
VFX
edit.
in Unreal Engine.
you just export and put in After Effects.
Okay.
It's not like you're gonna do the whole editing process within
I'm
Unreal.
gonna do a jug edit in Unreal.
Yeah.
All
I'll be
right.
jugging in
I love
Unreal.
jogging.
Uh,
Or
Jugging our
Polonez.
shit.
next Polonez, yeah.
This is his own clip.
Editing review, whatever number, Polonez edition, bro.
It's like this and like that and like this and it's like that and like this and like that and it's like this and like that and like this and Drake creep to the mic.
I really like this light sequence. This is really good.
Wait,
Look
this
at that
is building up
transition.
anticipation. Just wait for the impact.
Okay, bro.
Just wait, it's coming, it's coming. Oh shit! Did you see that clip?
Wait,
Yo, hold on. That's...
wait, dude, that was crazy. What the fuck was
That's
that?
what I'm saying.
Okay, he's definitely improving now.
Yeah,
That,
yeah.
that last sequence was
Yeah,
goated.
no, definitely.
Shut up.
Okay, but like, tell me one thing. Why is every edit from Polonez has been like so raw? It's like
He does not
works
do
on
color
that
Brother's
correction.
too lazy to
He's-
add color
he's
correction.
Just started like After Effects.
He's also like literally
It's terrible.
colorblind and
He
like
said I'm
does
retarded.
not.
No, you're not retarded to him. You're just learning.
He's literally
learning.
colorblind, so he does not know how to do his own CC yet. He's still trying to figure it out, I guess.
Honestly,
He'll get
either
there, he'll get there.
You can ask me, like, just send me an edit and then I'll put it on, or just try to do it with being colorblind. Like, see how that goes. Like,
I
just-
definitely want to see what that would look like.
yeah,
For sure.
because I want to know. Honestly, like, and half the time when I do like CC, I feel like I don't like change the colors of things really.
You don't change them too much. Not a drastic amount.
Yeah, it's not like I hue shift it. Like,
Yeah.
I need this
Yeah.
guy to be like green, you know? Like,
I just
usually
ate
it's
food,
Who
like,
reacted
add
skull
things.
emoji? Was that night?
And shit, and just
Yeah.
level.
That's the only person who puts skull
Easy
emojis on
predict.
things, bro. Yeah.
Easy predict.
It's almost always
Easy
Polonez edits.
predict, Easy
I
predict.
literally pre-fired him, bro.
Alright, next one.
Yeah. Pre-fired.
Honestly, though, it is better. Like the velo is still a little weird, but it is.
It's
like,
definitely
getting
improved.
there.
Yeah, I can see a marked increment.
Yeah, just I think you should experiment with actual like impact things, because right now you
Yeah.
just don't have impact. Like you don't have shakes.
And again, with
really.
framers would be like the gateway to that, I think.
Framers, any VFX overlays, just
Yeah.
anything that will help kind of get there as well. And you're using a lot of old school hip hop songs, and that might hold you back honestly with that stuff.
Really?
Because like, yeah, I think it's fine for velo, and it's really easy to follow for like velo. But like, imagine doing effects for that. Like, what do you do that
Halftone.
matches that? I guess, yeah. That's what I'm saying though. You got to make
Oh.
halftone look good though.
Right.
Like, and actually be creative with it, and like mask people out, and like see, that's what I mean. Is like you're gonna go too far. It's gonna it's gonna be really like hard to do something like that.
You're gonna have like just for X for like you only do velocity. I think that we're saying at this point, like you are good enough at velocity where you can start adding effects onto it. Like obviously still continue
Yeah.
working on velocity and pan crop, but like you can start adding layers onto your process now.
Because night is weird.
I think he's just being funny guy.
Yeah. I will say, like, I would just sit down and actually try to work on like one edit for like 2 weeks instead of making like
2
he
weeks.
said fuck no.
Okay, maybe
Yeah,
one
that's
week.
what I'm saying.
1 week, like
You don't have to do
you
2
put
weeks,
Do
just
like
like
a week, then.
more than a day.
But that's the thing, is that it's been what, like 2 weeks since we've done this, and he's already had like 6 edits.
yeah, so 1 week would be fine.
That is fucking nuts. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, just do like. See, he said most of my edits are made in 2 hours. Yeah, try to not do that.
It hasn't
Like,
become the next mild, I'm
That's
telling you.
That's like a bad thing. Like, it's not bad in the sense like bad, but like it's one of those things where you have to work on your workflow, and just like, and this is coming from the guy that has shitty workflow, but like I don't try to make edits anymore where they're like 2 seconds or like 6
Hey,
seconds.
Rev,
and
Can you like
no
make
VFX
a script
and
where you
stuff.
can just like have
Doing
like
these
TikTok
work
and
on
Subway
my edit, I
Surfers
feel
inside
that.
After Effects? So I actually might be able to get like a toast edit in more than 6 months.
Yeah, I got
Oh,
you.
brilliant.
This is
Ooh,
something to
true.
keep the
Just, like, get a
attention.
That's
plugin
brilliant.
That like just has TikTok on the side.
Can
and
we
I
get a goon
scroll.
corner for toast?
You'll log into YouTube. Don't worry. I'll play YouTube shorts on your
Honestly, I
side.
was thinking about changing the background for my flow from the cats to like anime titties, and I think it'd be
Can
really
someone
fun
tell me how to do that,
Brother.
please? I need to know how to
the
do that.
tutorial with that.
I
Please,
made-
somebody help my boy.
Here,
You need to do
Oh,
your yeah, you need to do your Twitch tutorial again.
I have it, the doc actually.
Tutorial. I have to
The
do a
laziest man
tutorial
on the
for
planet, and you're asking him to
Discord.
make something.
Don't worry. I've already written a guide. You don't need to have anything else. I can share it in the.
Yeah, please, I beg you.
I love how for this you use like the most like. No, never mind. It's a good image. It's a good image for your phone.
It's my Uncle Larry. What are you talking about?
Your Uncle Larry is fucking terrifying.
He looks more normal when I don't dark screen the reader.
Oh shit.
Uncle
Larry,
needs
are
to
you
be
doing
hidden,
okay, bro?
Uncle Larry's not feeling alright.
Nah, he ain't doing too good.
He
Give the
just
boy some
drank too
water.
much, bro.
No, you might have to get this guy out.
Damn, he
Has he
fried.
drank ever? Has that boy ever had water?
Yes. He's just drowning in it. His water is black usually. I'm not sure why.
Drowning in it? Fucking bro rotted.
Doing the dead man's float.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, he's gonna need some serious help.
I
Okay.
don't know if there's any helping Larry,
2
dude.
days without Zaza.
Moving on.
Honestly, bro.
Q, if you're here, I can't preview this video. I can't play it in Chrome as well because it just crashes in Chrome. So if you can put out a new link, feel free to do so. Otherwise, we're gonna move past it. Okay, and we'll come back to it if you do come back.
And then we come back to it in 2 weeks for the next edit review, and this is another stream board expired link.
That would be depressing, bro. What is this?
This is PXL again.
Okay. Oh.
Updated?
That's so sick.
Oh. Yo.
Oh, this is
That's
lit.
pretty sick.
Okay, bro.
Okay, that was some
You're
serious
fucking
improvement,
cooking, bro.
but
He did
there's
the
still
thingy
no
with the
posterized
music
time
there.
on the movement. But I mean, other than that, it's still a massive improvement.
Yeah.
The paper is now like black and yellow, which is
This,
so much
yeah,
better
like
than
A little
Kinda like-
sketch in the background, bro.
stars
That's
are
so
Yeah,
cool.
those are sick.
Yeah, yeah.
The stars coming out like from bottom left. Like, ooh, I love that.
And then the extra guy for that scene also just.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, no, I think you found it. That
You
was
found
good.
it. Yeah, yeah. I think the lines on the background music needs to be a little more turbulent displaced. Like it's like a very small like size, but like a high amount, like maybe 2 or 3 size, but like 34 amounts. Just to get like, a little more roughened edges on the edges of these
Yeah.
lines.
I fuck with that. His drop shadow is not just drop shadow. It's like
It's very
it's
stylized.
like a paper texture with like grain, like chalk, like stuff like that. Just like that is so nice and so subtle. Adds so much. He found it, chat.
He found it.
I think the lines in the background are a little weird. They're like too wobbly, like to be guitar strings.
I think
They
the point is
just
that
need to be turned down a bit. Like the warp is like so crazy.
yeah,
that
like,
warp,
yeah.
it's fucking nuts.
Is he
I
trying to
would
make
just
them
turn it
guitar
down
strings?
a
There's only
bit.
3 strings there.
Well, I think it's supposed to resemble like guitar strings. Either way, even if it's not, it's like they're so like look how warped that
Yeah,
is.
yeah, yeah. I get
Yeah.
what you're saying.
The music notes are kind of little. I'm assuming that he's working on that right now, probably maybe.
Yeah. I like how like, like a
It'd
It'd
little
be cool if they
flock.
got like
Direction they go.
smaller to bigger, you know, like it was getting closer to us.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, like they came. I don't know. It's weird how they like circle around
Right. I like that though,
instead
actually.
of like. It is like
I like
it's
it,
nice.
too.
It's just different, so I'm kind of not used to it, I guess.
Right.
Or to make them disappear, you could like
Um,
mask out one side of like that line there, and then like go into like one side. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Oh, there's like the line in
if
the
they
middle.
actually went back
Oh,
and forth,
These
the lines
warps
were
are like
different colors
for
or
I
something.
even noticed these warps were for the drums. Like they just like are they're like there whenever the
Oh,
drums
that's-
hit.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I thought they were part of the string. I was like, what the fuck is this string going on here?
But like, look at that.
The string is tweaking.
I would probably just make each of them like individual things instead of like. I think what he has is all 3 strings, then pre-comped.
Right.
The warp, I think. Maybe not actually, because that one has just the top one moving.
No,
I
it's
don't know. I
definitely.
think it's just like it's too warped for that.
Yeah, yeah.
But honestly,
That's what you mean.
pretty cool. I
It is sick.
The yellow is nice. It's such a nice color for this. Like it's
Yeah,
a
really
nice
matches.
Yellow, and then you have a lot of blue and a lot of red and white. So the yellow just really pops and it brings it out a lot.
For sure.
I think some glow too on the strings would be nice.
I think It's fine without. Maybe some directional blur, if anything, actually. Toward the string pops.
Yeah, I agree with that.
But yes, nice.
Yeah.
I think he also, I can't really tell if he fixed the whole RSMB thing, but it looks better now, so I mean it works.
It does look better. I think he added a CC radio blur instead, actually, here. He just got rid of the RSMB on the paper textures themselves.
Which is nice. Thank God.
Yeah, I think that's what he did. Well, it's sick. I want to see more of it. Please update us when you get more progress. Oh, yeah.
Yo, the dadogeman. Yo.
All right. We're so back.
Oh, what is this?
He's got the pink butterfly this time. Hell yeah.
Okay, why not?
Damn.
This is a W edit. Holy.
That's sick. Yeah. No, I couldn't do that shit at all. What's up?
W.
Best edit?
Best edit here.
Best
Hands
edit
down.
review right here.
Honestly, I think
honestly,
after
GG.
seeing this, Lone needs to work on basics. To be honest.
Why even try when this is literally peak? Like why even
the
try?
Butterfly, don't do that. Yeah.
Stop developing AI. It's never gonna get to this level.
Polonez, you should just make an edit of your road trip. That's what I do.
He's
Like,
also
when you-
corny little...
What?
I'm kidding.
Shut up. Whenever you go to places, I like to make edits to like kind of like memorialize it instead of just having like sparse videos posted or like images posted somewhere. It's a more fucking what's it called? Like larger recap of the situation instead of just like
But don't
5
be like him
pictures.
where he,
It's
like,
not that he took a
doesn't
picture.
post
He
it.
became the picture.
What?
Yeah, wait, what?
Bro became Freddy Fazbear.
That's what I'm thinking right now. What the fuck is happening?
I
What
love
is-
how fast we keep moving.
You're so brain
I'm so lost.
You and me both. Man.
Were you ever not lost?
Okay. Alright, next edit, night. What is this? Why is he just... Why is the time lapse of it importing with F model?
For a second, I thought he was on
I
Adderall.
think the first one is the actual edit.
Yeah, let's see that.
Or actual thing, I guess.
Not the edit. I mean 3D review. All right. This is not edit review anymore. This is 3D review. Alright.
She discards the magazine. I'm gonna have to knock points off for that one.
Oh, they're fucking a smoke
Okay,
texture.
the
Holy
smoke
shit.
is there. That's crazy. I actually don't think I've seen that in 3D yet. I'm not gonna... Actually, I think I saw one, but it was like Omens, which is like really easy to recreate.
Right. He probably bought, whatever it's called.
Okay.
Wait. Okay, it's fine. Never mind. I was gonna say.
I think maybe that's what the time lapse is for.
Right,
Look at
right.
The time lapse. Does he just go on Google and find it? Oh wait, it's a clove thing for his normal, for the normal one.
Why does
He
it
made
have
an orange
audio?
one, though.
Ah, I see. Yeah, yeah. Well, the
So,
clove
yeah,
one looks pretty
just
ass,
him
like, for
lining it
that
up.
color scheme, I think.
Lining it up. All this just to not even use the render in an edit. Lining it up still. Okay, it's all just lining up.
Yep. Alright.
With a little bit of scrolling in the middle.
Honestly, it's gonna be really hard to make impact with shooting
This
through the smoke.
This guy and Toast
but-
could get along.
They really do.
I mean, this is it's pretty cool. I like the idea of it. I can't really say much about it until I actually see more, I think. Like, of what I'm seeing here, it like looks pretty well
Honestly,
done.
the
The
lighting
color is
looks
nice, yeah.
pretty good, yeah.
The skybox probably needs
I
a
would
switch, but
maybe fix the fact that the sky is just so bright. Like, we're inside, so outside should just be
Yo.
like way brighter. Is that him right now? Did he
That is
join?
him right now.
Oh, nice.
That is me.
We're looking at your edit.
Are you using cycles here?
Yeah, cycles.
Okay. If there's a way, I think outside should be brighter, cause like, but like, in the sense that, cause you're like in a building, you know, so it's
Yeah,
like
yeah,
you
yeah.
shouldn't be able
I
to
get
see kind of thing, I guess, cause it's like a sky there.
So more like very clearly defined God rays, I guess.
Yeah, defined.
Or just some
Yeah.
shadow
you're
lines.
inside.
Yeah.
But honestly, the
would
lighting
help a
is
lot.
way better than
It is pretty sick.
anything you've done, I think.
Let's go.
Especially like you can tell with the gun, it's really
Yeah.
nice. The harsh light
Yeah.
helps so much.
And this on the smoke too as well.
Smoke, yeah.
Yeah, it's cut off because well, I redid it, but the only reason it's cut off is because like the light wasn't big enough.
Ah,
So I changed that like right after it.
gotcha. Okay,
And also have like a second one if you guys want to see that.
sure.
Alright, let me just screen share real quick.
Oh, for screen sharing. His computer's gonna explode.
No, trust.
No, the last time you screen shared while running Blender, it did not end very well. You're gonna have to show me how to do the POVs in the newest version of Blender, because every time I try to do it... Oh, wait, no. I figured it out. I remember now. I figured it out.
Just remembers on the fly like that.
Yes, I just remembered. That
You are
I-
a psychopath for having this Discord overlay on the side of your monitor, bro. Like that is
Yeah, that
psychopath
is weird.
behavior.
I've had to like keyframe every single thing because I like look. I'll just quickly
Wow.
And this is why Rev
Valorant
stopped
3D
doing
must be so
Valorant
easy. I should go do
3D.
that.
Yeah, dude, you
I-
should be able to do that, right?
I think the funny part is I was legit gonna make a tutorial named that. Like, just Valorant 3D is easy, you should do it. Because it's really not that hard, it's just time consuming.
It's just so annoying to do.
Oh yeah, definitely. Wow, that spray is so lucky, you were full moving. By the
no,
way.
I wasn't, bro. No, I wasn't.
You were full moving.
I don't know what you're on about, bro. I was literally moving after it, bro. I moved after it. It's
No,
called
he
time
was
moving.
literally full moving.
Nah, you guys.
What is the
you know,
globe doing, rezzing and then going straight towards you?
I don't know, bro. Just
What
a
lobbies
little
are you
bit.
playing on, bruh?
Like the box right in front of her where she can hide and pop out of her ult. No, I'm gonna go right where the Raider can see me.
Hmm. Cover
That's
or right in the
definitely
open?
flat.
Right in the open. Ding ding
It's
ding
not
ding
black,
ding.
bro. Alright, what do you think about the movement, that camera?
Yes, good. It is.
Looks good.
It is good. The gun is slightly stiff when you shoot. I don't know if you can fix that. It's such a.
Yeah, it
bitch.
looks a little funny.
Yeah, no.
I would perhaps like
It
add like a
is
low
such a
X and
bit.
Y wiggle, like very very low, but just like enough like kind of like grain, you know, where it's like just a tiny bit. It actually touches like
Yeah.
like a player realistically moving actually. That's all I have to say about it
Yeah.
though.
Okay. Alright, that's it. That's all I have.
Sweet. All right. Back to the rest of the review. We only have a few edits left, I
Wait.
think. What's up?
Wait.
Wait. What? All right, I'll play quick edit. Okay.
Manga
Why did we
animation.
wait
This is gonna
for
be
Chris
interesting.
to edit? Wait, why did we stop? with
Tokyo
the wait?
Ghoul edit? Yo. We love that. Instant 10 out of 10.
Okay, why did the audio tweak out? Did he bass boost that to
I
oblivion?
think he did. Yeah.
It's a silly remix of a good song. Come on. Do better, people.
The hair is a little fucky. Like, it just the hair isn't affected by the fact that his head moves.
I think he masked out the hair and slapped turbulent displace on it. Instead of
Yeah,
cutting
that's what
out
I
individual
feel.
strands and then using
Right.
the AFP hair rig
Oh, wait,
for
yeah,
that
'cause,
manga
like,
animations.
Look.
Because
look,
he did not
that's
use the
like-
AFP hair rig for this, I know it for a fact.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you can see the underneath of his hair, so it's rigged.
Yeah,
Kind of weird.
he didn't cut out the strands as
Also
he's supposed to, but I mean, that's alright.
Dude, the shadow of the hair doesn't move. Immersion
Well,
ruined.
that's not the shadow.
Immersion
that's,
ruined. Immersion ruined.
that's like the outline for the drawing, and then it's a black space behind him because.
No, I'm talking about the shadow. There's a shadow.
Like, no,
Do you
on
not
his
see the
face,
giant
there by his
fucking
eye.
shadow on the left side of his face?
That's what you said on. Okay.
No, so you
I
see
said
there
the
by
shadow.
his eye.
Well, yeah, you said
those
on
two
his
little things
hair,
there.
so I thought you were talking about the.
The of his hair.
Okay.
Also, his head's bobbing around a little weird.
Maybe he's just a silly guy.
Yeah. His body's not moving at all, but his head's
Like,
moving.
switches like hues just so randomly.
Yeah.
I think that was the idea behind it. He wanted like a thing. Try and make that more subtle. Just holy smokes, that happened quick.
Yeah. I don't have much to say on this one, honestly. It's just one
The
seed.
dissolved luma on the flower is weird as well. And the intro scene, I mean, just looks weird. But the compositing is nice.
Yeah, no, it's good.
This
I mean,
razor
it's kinda
also
just
very
like-
strange.
Yeah, this is just weird as fuck. But like,
What's up with his hair there? Hold on. Wait, is it always like that?
This?
Like a square cut like that? No,
Yeah,
like with
yeah.
his hair, he's like strands. Oh, okay.
honestly, it'd be kind of cool if he, well, like the blink is nice, but I feel like he should open his eyes when we like go into this though, like more. I guess. Oh, well, I guess he does it, but it's so subtle.
Yeah.
It's kinda
Yeah.
weird. It's kind of like not impactful. It's kind of hard to tell like what you should do with this because it's legit just
A blink
eye
overlay.
animation. Blink overlay, yeah.
This is fucking tragic.
Manga
though.
animations
Yeah.
quite difficult, but the
Red
problem
manga
is
animator.
there's not much you
One
can really
of
do with
these
this
things
image though, I'm
open.
gonna be real.
Yeah.
Like with this picture, I don't think you can even really animate the head
Yeah, I
because it's
think you
all
need
one
some more in
solid
the
like that.
background and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Oh, I love when Rev is not prepared at all because PXL has a fucking.
Dude, I'm not gonna. I didn't
Better.
review like the past like 2 weeks of messages religiously when I was off at the fucking major.
I don't get it. He just doesn't. He doesn't have time for us now. It's like. he just
Yeah,
doesn't
I'm
like
above
it.
you
So
guys
sad.
now. I've
I'm
changed.
shitting and crying right now.
I've changed.
I'm now sponsored by World Economic Forum,
changed.
powered by Microsoft, Pepsi, and Google.
Can you please like select the checkbox when you upload this that it's sponsored and put this timestamp?
Guys, I love my planned Amazon and Walmart economies. They can make so much good for the world. Okay, let's move on.
Where else am I gonna get cheap stuff?
I wish it were the same for me. Ooh.
All right, it's more polishing.
Yeah, more elements in the
So
background.
much has changed.
The background is a bit better.
The transition on this guy also helps a lot more now. I think it kind of like comes in more naturally.
Same things apply with the strings.
Yeah, same things apply with the strings. It's pretty sick though.
I do fuck with that. I can't wait for him to watch the first part of it and be like, they
3
reviewed
different
part
reviews
one,
on the
and then-
same edit.
Yeah.
Let's
Then we go a little
W.
bit more down, and then just more to the edit, and then at that point you're just like, ah, fuck me.
Guys farming screen time.
True. All right, I don't understand
Yeah,
on that one. I
where's,
should
like,
move past
the
it.
fifth Seth edit?
Hey, it's a 5th Polonez edit though.
What?
Where's the 5th Seth edit?
Yo, fuck you, dude.
But there's another Polonez. Let's go.
Dude, you cannot make fun of me when this guy is edited. Like, what are we on? What number?
It kind of sounds like a little bit. The guitar is so like.
It's a little peep, yeah.
Very low. I don't think this is low.
He says it's,
No,
little,
this
it's
is
not.
not low peep at all.
Oh, he said little peep,
No.
bro. So I assumed it was.
No. Yeah.
My bad.
It's just the guitar sounds very low beat like.
Toe swing guitar.
I think I know who this is, but I don't know
it
their
legit
name.
sounds like
It's Sign Crushed Motorists.
Star Shopping.
Signs
Could be one of
crushes
these other.
voters.
Have you ever listened to that song?
Listen to the guitar.
It sounds nothing like Star Shopping.
Not at all.
Okay, back to the edit though. This is pretty good. I think this is like a fair bit better than his prior works. Like,
Honestly,
the
this
shakes,
is something that I'd make if I had to edit Call of Duty, bro. Like,
yeah, the shakes
this
are
is-
like definitely there. Like the flow and velocity are pretty much for the most part there.
Yeah,
I like the last
especially on
two
the
scenes.
the ladder scene.
Yeah.
It's really nice. The ladder POV, like you actually understand.
That was nice.
You've
That
definitely
was
hit
understand
like
what
this
you're
is the average
supposed
COD
to
editor.
be.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
you have hit
like,
that
even
level.
that very slow into that very like quick, like it's like perfect.
Should rate your CC. It needs more contrast, honestly, if you're doing a black and white edit.
Actually, this might be the go CC for him though. Literally just black and white.
Oh god.
I mean, he sees the world in these colors, no? So
Maybe
like,
wait.
honestly,
He can make
that's-
hardcore edits.
yeah.
Hardcore edits. Please. I think.
I give up.
Go back a little bit, Rev.
Yeah.
Play.
That's what I'm saying. There we go. Black and
It's
white.
the
and
scene with the
everything.
zoom in on the guy on the ground. I think that the No, we haven't gone there yet.
Oh.
But the motion on that scene is weird.
That is a
right
little
there.
weird, yeah.
I think that motion is weird.
Are these pre-rec?
I assume so. Given his COD 4 was not working until today.
No, you said. Oh yeah, I forgot. Yeah, it was today that he fixed it. Yeah, now you just need to do effects and shit and like
Just make it a little dark as
like
well.
Let's say
ideas.
Yeah.
the motion on that one scene was weird, and we're just on the ladder for a really long time.
Right. This is Eric and HC pack.
Oh, I see.
It really needs a little more contrast. It's
Yeah.
quite right there.
It is pretty close though.
No, I like it.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely improving.
Yeah, like what Kutara said, you could literally just make it your own thing. But I mean, like, you could also, like, doesn't have to always be black and white. You can add, like, a element that does have color in it. Like, doesn't need to be, like, it's a contrast moment or, like, something like that
Right,
as
John.
well.
Yeah, you should just try
Perhaps.
that.
Upbeat song and it's just black and white.
Yeah, bro.
Just crush the bit rate and turn up the gamma and everything. It's, like, 100%. I mean,
JPEG
saturation and
damage and
gamma.
you're set to go, bro. Honestly, that's all you
Yes!
need. That's JPEG damage.
10 flicker.
JPEG damage has colors in it as well. That would work fine.
That's true. I love JPEG damage.
Alright, we're on to Kutara's stuff again. This is, yep, up to.
Ooh. Ooh, very animated.
That's sick.
Okay.
He made
I
that
like
better
this
than
one.
he did
That was
before.
really cool.
I like the little leaves in the tree there. That was awesome.
The bitrate is horrible on the screen share. I can't tell if it's just a screen share though.
The bit rate of the
Screen
intro?
share.
I think it's just a screen share. It
Screen
actually looks
share.
fine on my end.
Yeah, it looks really pixelated. I do fuck with it.
I think
I think it's
those
pretty
things
cool.
really-
Like the
I like it.
flower running.
Yeah.
Like it's really nice.
I think the tracking on the maybe it's just me. I don't know. The tracking on the very first scene, with like the things in the background.
The posterized
I
time
like
is
how
fucked
you
with the
did it.
tracking. It's actually normally tracked, but the posterized is making it look like it's shit. I think that's the main
Okay.
issue. It's always like one frame behind or
So
one
you
frame
should put
ahead.
it
The
on
posterized should be only on
the thing.
yeah, on the actuals, like clip, maybe pre-comp it with posterized, and then the normal thing is tracked.
Yeah.
Yeah, small difference though. But actually,
Oh, whoa, I didn't even see
This
it
is
on the
creative
tree.
and cool.
Yeah, I didn't even
You didn't see it on the tree, actually?
You didn't see it on the
That's
tree?
a
What?
cool ass idea there.
yeah, yeah.
See
Bro,
it
what
on the
even?
tree. Well, I was looking in the middle of the screen.
Forget
because that's
colorblind. My
where
guy
we
is just
came from.
blind.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
Well, I was looking in the middle of the screen. That's where we just.
Did you even
came
notice in the
Read it by
intro
myself.
the
Yeah,
like
I
the
saw
vines
it.
and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I noticed the
thought it
knife
was
was actually
for a while
animated. Actually,
like
this is
that.
I love this.
Oh yeah, the knife.
Yeah.
Creative.
Borderlands no texture. Look at that. That's cool.
Maybe I'm blind. I didn't
Oh,
notice that
shading.
texture. That's cool.
It doesn't help that the bitrate on the stream is
It's probably fucking up,
frying
yeah.
so bad from this.
I can't really fix that.
I fuck with the elements and stuff. Like the leaves falling.
I wish there was more. The leaves are not consistent. I wish they were more persistent across more areas of the scene. Like there's no leaves on this death sign, or this. Actually, this side's different enough. But
true.
And I feel like instead of actual leaves, it could have been those cartoony leaves to keep it like consistent with the edit.
True.
that's true.
That would have been so much better.
Like
Maybe,
that, like a cell shaded
piles
leaf.
as well somewhere.
Yeah.
Of, like leaves.
Yeah,
Just to give it a little more atmosphere in that sense.
for sure. I love this though. I think
it's really nice.
the RCB is fucking with it a lot. I think you need to draw a better line at where the RCB ends and starts for motion graphics, but like, it is really sick. I love this. But like, you can obviously see like, there are several moments where it just completely fucks up your like, the whole the feeling of it. I feel because you can't really see the actual textures on it because half the frames are like dead by the blur. Same with this in the background as well, but this was a little easier to read obviously because it's just bricks, but like it's pretty fucked as well. It's sick though. I love the idea.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Alright, I have to go to bed. Y'all have a good AHR review, bro.
Yeah, man.
Cheers.
Have a good night.
All right, just
Catch you around.
Good night.
All right. Next one.
I've always liked these wireframes.
It kind of gives a little bit of.
I saw so many of those
switch
really
away.
generic glitch one framers you get from like Glitchify.
Yeah. I kind of wish, like, going into the squares, there was like something in the center of the squares.
Yeah, maybe like a vignette, even like a vignette transition into the next scene.
Maybe not
so it's
even
not
like
just like
entirely there, like the whole time. Yeah.
yeah,
But then like it just shows up.
yeah. Just something to like have it like
Wait,
be
go
more of a
back
fading
2
motion.
frames. W motion tile. That's nuts.
We gotta love motion tile, bro.
I mean, you didn't see it the first play, so I mean,
That is true. That is valid. You're right. It's just funny.
yeah.
This just feels so weird. This
Yeah.
feels very 2018, 2016.
I like the concept, I guess, but like, it
Honestly,
just
like the scene doesn't look bad, but like going into it is just kind of an odd like. Also, he's not actually like in front of the thing. He's like just overlaid onto it. So when the
Right.
eyes like closed, he's like
still there.
still there. Yeah. It's kind of weird.
Also, the lines being on the gun is really, it looks like just like warped scan lines, which doesn't really feel like a good thing.
Also, I feel like just a solid white would have been better for the background, not like the JPEG, or sorry, the PNG thingy.
No, I would say that they did something definitely did something like texture-wise there. I'm not sure if it
Well,
needs to
yeah,
be textured like that, but like
I feel like just this is weird because what it
Yeah.
does to me is it makes it look flat.
yeah, I
It
think
kind of takes away the depth because it
Right.
kind of just looks like an image plastered.
perhaps
with
this
things
needs to be like
happening on it.
more optics optimization, like lens distortion, and the background could be like, I don't know, a white background with a lens flare, like a white lens, like a generic lens flare. I don't know, but like just something that like adds some sort of texture to it still. But I agree, the transparency background, while it does have like that vibe like meta, which I think this is going for, it's not like well done enough. It needs to be like
fucking up on the text as well. I just saw that.
like it could have been actually, you know what really cool for that actually, what if it like was still here, like scaled up a little bit more, and then broken like a CC image scatter, like right over here. I don't know honestly what I'm saying point.
Hell, you could probably just break the whole like thing, like the
Yeah.
Whole, like, so you could just pre-compose this and then just like have it break in broken English, not breaked, in the corner.
Yeah, yeah.
I think the scan lines are a bit much on the gun too.
Yeah.
It kind of makes it hard to see the gun.
Yeah. Also, the bit rate's getting
weird.
fucked by it.
Yeah. There's probably not going around that. Honestly, you have straight white with fucking red and black.
Yeah.
It looks like PewDiePie's colors on the floor. What?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, it does.
That's weird. Like it doesn't flow at all. I feel like.
Yeah, I think it's because you went out and then you do the same exact sign. Like there's no.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's also a zoom transition and then it's an out. So what it does is not this, but like from the eye into this is so weird. It kind of gives a screen pump because of that.
I think this one's actually like okay, but this one is not.
Oh yeah, that one's weird too. Because then you zoom back in all the way and you come out.
Yeah. Also, the motion's not as like strong, so it doesn't hide it as well as it did the prior one. I'm well aware there's a story and like theming here, but I don't know what it is. I don't speak this language. But like it is, I do. I think it's really good that you have that and you're incorporating that into your edit. But yeah, I think you just need to continue to work on your execution on like things like this to like move forward with that kind of idea. Sorry, I'm being sick right now. Yeah, but it's pretty cool overall still. Like the basics are definitely there still. Definitely want to see you continue moving forward with it. Well, like maybe not this edit, but like edits like this. Yeah, that's all I personally have to say about that. Personally, though.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay,
The second one's just kind of weird.
that's fair, I guess.
Some of it is just odd. I really fucked with the first one though.
It's the name of the song at the beginning. Reread. So like you're constantly portraying two sides of the story. It's like dichotomy constantly. That's why you split the series in half. That makes more sense. I think the ways in which you did it were a bit too obvious and lacking in like serious effort. Maybe that's a bit unkind of me to say, but like I feel like a better method of doing something like that would be to compositionally alter your scenes so that both things are going on at the same time instead of playing the same scene twice over. Like for example, you have like a scene like the running scene later on, like right here. This one, instead of just playing it like this, if you cut the screen vertically in half and had one side running white and one side running red, and the side was going the other way or something like that, like physically going the other way, the scene was the exact same scene. That would have been like a much more convincing idea of the dichotomy that you're kind of presenting here.
Or even just have it split vertically and then just do the same thing.
That's true.
I would think like maybe you could just split it vertically and then just like mirror it, like just flip it.
Uh-huh.
That's what I was thinking.
Maybe if you have a green screen layer, that would be a lot easier to do actually.
Yeah, true.
But yeah, I feel like despite having this like the whole points that you're rereading the scene, you didn't like use it in a way beyond just replaying the same time. I mean, of course it makes sense. You're rereading, right? You're re-seeing the scene like differently than what it was. But like, you could do more with it than just that, I think. Which I think is where you kind of lost it a little bit. Maybe just my personal idea, but yeah. Anyway, moving on to crazy. Let's see. I think you still
Who's
need a lot
gonna
more.
tell him?
Uh,
Who's gonna tell him?
he told it himself actually. Yes, the intro's terrible. I'm sorry.
That one part in the middle where it switched up to like we can. I don't know. Prop. Like this here, if you pause it, his middle strand of hair is only moving at the bottom, when in actual fact, the whole chunk of hair is supposed to be moving.
Yeah. It is a bit lost. I think
But I
she
mean-
like much more mega tutorials in hair, like at this point.
The
Kind of
also
like-
toast font. Come on.
true.
That's part of the actual manga. I think that's why I used it. We talked about it actually.
Is this the same guy that did the previous manga animation?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
This time he's actually using AFP hair rid, so GG. This guy's moving up.
Okay, I can't search it for some reason right now, but if I just scroll up on this channel, I think eventually.
You might have to scroll for a really
Here we
long
go.
time. Oh, never mind.
The font is the exact same. So I mean, it just kind
Oh,
of
okay.
how it
No, the
was.
real question is, did he color it himself too?
Yeah, he'd have to.
I think he did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most of the time, manga animators have to color it in themselves.
Yeah, the color is like a little off.
I'm not gonna lie, it's actually kind of well done
Maybe
considering.
he had AI do it.
He had AI
'Cause he had
redraw,
AI
but
to remove the text.
no, he already was feeling like
Yeah.
bad about using that. I think he wouldn't have redrawn it.
I think
without-
the-
I'm kidding, I'm kidding.
He definitely did it himself because you can see that he colors in over the lines over there. If you zoom in towards his like nose and his mouth,
Ah,
Shading's
like it goes straight past his chin at the bottom there.
nice. He's too bright for.
And then with the finger at the bottom, his little ring finger at the bottom there is missing.
it like contrasts
Like a
the scene a
chunk of
lot
itself.
more. Yeah.
But
Yeah, the
overall, it's not
contrast
bad.
is a little off. The neck is weird too.
Like, this
What's up
was
with that
his,
purple
like-
hand over there?
This
Look
was
at that
like,
finger, bro.
it's like awesome, like drawn, like epic scene, right? And I feel like we're seeing so much like it's so light. It's so like
Yeah, yeah.
moodless
Well, there's like no sense of where the sun is. I feel like,
or wind
No?
for that matter.
because like
Yeah.
he has shadow.
Like you need a
but it's
sun
like
PNG
he's
in the top left of the
glowing.
screen.
That's so true, sun PNG.
Yeah.
No, like just like where the light is coming
It's just
from.
yeah,
is,
it's just the
like,
perspective of where the light is.
At this point, if
Yeah.
you're gonna
like, he is
recolor it, like
bright.
yeah, if you're recoloring it, it needs to have like some background here that's not just black. Like there's no feeling of emptiness or voidness in the rest of the scene except
Which,
for
I
the
mean, he
scene.
You
did
should
right?
probably have a
like
drop shadow on
particles.
the hands and then like angle it so like it looks like there's some overlay over his head or something, you know?
Yeah,
it's
that's
pretty
true.
flat.
Yeah.
And then like he doesn't react to the particles at all, really. So like there's no light wrap.
Yeah. Also, his eyes, the blink is a bit strange. The color does not match, and also
Yeah.
like your eye would only blink like that facing front. His eye would go down like mostly like this, and the rest of it would follow that and made motion. And right now, it's like the blink is sort of middle of his eye right here, which doesn't actually make sense.
Yeah.
Chad uses his whole eye
Animating is so
his
hard.
whole eye socket to blink.
Holy shit.
Every bit of strength into the blink.
And he
What
still
a
blinks at
Chad.
like
He's
5
built muscle
frames.
there.
Lifting weights.
The
Andy,
movie's working out his eyes. They gotta get swole.
I don't really have to
Yeah,
say
I
about
think
this song or that though.
It's kind of odd.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not too much to talk about. The Tokyo Ghoul one was better.
A little bit, yeah. There's just too much, like, there's too much expectation to animate, like, well in the scene. The Tokyo Ghoul one, there's not a lot of expectation, I feel like. Like, this is too epic to, like, just leave unanimated like that.
Yeah.
And I feel like the Tokyo Ghoul one had more animation.
Yeah.
Mm,
The hands are
Kind
really
of.
well drawn here, like, pretty well animated here.
Yeah, the hands
I
are
just,
really
the
nice.
hair is the long issue, and, like, we kind of are only seeing that, really. Like, the hands have, like, some movement here, entirely, actually. These three, that last one.
Mhm. I still just
I
think the
think-
lighting throws me off.
That's fair. Yeah, well, that's all I'm doing now. I think I'll put it for review. Okay.
Yippee.
Oh. Okay, we already watched it.
Yeah.
All right.
This is
Seth.
very heavy work in progress.
Okay,
I
Oh,
started this
shit.
like 2 days ago.
got it. That's cool.
Ooh.
I'm not sure how I feel about it.
I actually don't like it. Maybe with the brain there, you can kind of like how do I put it?
Brain spin.
Like
I know
outline
it'd
it.
be weird, but like.
I try outlining it rather than having just the brain PNG there. 'cause
Yeah.
It does not fit the anime at all. So like, if you can find like an outlining or like Sketchify maybe,
Okay.
it might make it seem more
Right.
intact
Right.
with
Yeah.
the anime.
Maybe.
Yeah,
Like she needs drop shadow as well, probably.
they're just a
What?
bit.
Oh, I don't have drop shadow there, and I have it on the second part. I guess I literally forgot to add it.
Also, that wolf made one of the funniest looking frames, bro.
Wait, which one? This one?
Which one?
No, go to the one where he's going down. Yeah, this scene here.
The mouth.
I know. I masked out his mouth and made it bigger. Because it's
Oh,
like
it's
the nose
beautiful.
raising like that.
This is cool.
should
I like the
make that my
idea at least.
wallpaper.
Thank you.
That's what I bring my hardest
I
wallpaper.
should I keep that overlay? Like I just threw it in there and like scaled with it.
It does look good. I mean, maybe replace it with like a bit higher texture quality one, but like the idea of it is
like I
definitely
literally just
there.
found like a 500 by 500 one just as like a
Yeah,
test.
yeah. I like the idea of it
Okay,
though a lot. I would do that.
Radio blur will help here as well. Like mega
Okay.
radio
Thank you, guys.
blur.
Sweet. Yeah.
How to install a custom flow. Okay, time to do the tutorial.
Can we
Let's
review
go.
Hey,
that?
got it.
No.
I got it. I got
Tutorial
it.
review.
I got it.
Tutorial review. Tutorial review.
Oh,
Oh my
tutorial
God.
review. Oh, what the hell, bruh.
No, I'm kidding.
Love. It's time to review his writing.
Yes,
Oh no.
it's confusing.
Can we get like a rev like?
This was a
fucking-
handy tutorial.
just
I'm
like
gonna
a
be
rev-
honest with you right now. This worked. I didn't even have to worry about doing something wrong. So GG.
Thank you.
Good
Oh, you
tutorial.
got it working?
Yeah.
Nice. For me, I had to fuck around with it because I have a newer version of Flow.
Ah,
Oh, I also have a newer version, but like it
And
just
then I
worked.
reinstalled Windows, and I was like, you know what? Being able to actually see the graph makes it way easier to make graphs. And so I'm just not gonna do it for a little bit. Maybe if I find like a transfer PNG, I'll do it. But
gotcha.
it was kind of painful not being able to do
Even
that.
if you get a transparent PNG, it doesn't like show the fucking.
Oh, it doesn't show the thing in the back.
No, it doesn't like show the lines. It goes over the lines. You could take the photo of the lines, put it into like AE, put it over the PNG, and then like export that as the PNG,
And then go into the mainframe.
and then
Sorry.
use that as the photo, and then would like line up and
I mean,
everything.
Realistically, if you just if you made your image a little more transparent, that's all I really need.
That too.
The graph will just be
Yeah, exactly.
your image will be faded, but so will the graph. So anyway, it's a pretty easy tutorial. It's only 6 steps. I don't know how to talk about.
We don't need
At the line,
review
make sure you get the file name right.
I'm so dead tired right now, bro.
I am too.
Why are you tired? It's 1 p.m. for you. 2 p.m.
I had very bad sleep, and I've been sick the past 4 days.
I've also been sick somehow. I think
You and
everyone's
Dylan
getting
both.
sick, bro.
Bro, it's
I came
summer.
back
How
from-
are you guys getting sick?
I just traveled, bro.
It's a
I
winter
came
break.
back from
I
traveling.
know you've made little oopsies.
A little
when it
oopsies.
You
crossed
know what
the
we have
finish
here in
line.
this call? We have with this a set of people in this call, this roster, we could have a sleepy 5-stack for CS.
Oh my god.
Oh, we could. Let's do it. Come on.
And play on
I'm gonna
German
go get
servers.
I'm gonna get a
Yes.
monster, bro. We got this in the bag.
All right. Any closing remarks for the edit review before we close it out?
I love editing reviews and reviewing edits.
I might be here for the next one.
See ya.